Hello everybody and welcome to the archives! Good evening, good evening. Happy Thursday! I hope everyone is having a lovely day so far. So yeah, we're on a 3-day streak. Hello and welcome back to the archives. So as for what we'll be doing today, well, it's Thursday, so you know what that means. Robots. It means robots. We're gonna continue robotics notes as we've been doing so far. I hope my microphone sounds alright. Try something a bit different. So I hope that's okay. Let me know if it's awful. Let me know if it's good. That would be wonderful. It was kind of like doing it live, you know, like I just kind of jumped into it without really checking it beforehand. And yeah, I hope everyone is having a lovely Thursday. We have our gentleman Argo in the chat, who's always here to help me in case I get stuck. He said, make a save when you start chapter 4. I am remembering this. Because I'm stupid. We are still in phase 2. Okay. No worries. We are not worried. We're not even there. It's when we get to phase 4. So for now, I can just do whatever I want. I love Tweepo, you know, I can't Tweepo, but I do love Tweepo. Okay, Gun, Barrel, Umisho, and so I daringly return to Uchigaoka Park. Ghosts! Right, we're hunting ghosts. And scary robots. Ghosts. Okay. It's stupid not to come to my favorite place because of some ghost. This is what people say right before they're attacked by ghosts. I'm willing to go toe-to-toe to a ghost for my peaceful and comfortable gamer life, if my attacks actually hit. If you... including gamer in any sentence is a problem. It's fine. Gun roll! It's been 2 hours since I started playing Kill Ballad here. Wait, actually... Okay, yeah, the start button. I wanted to remember my screenshot. I need to remember everything all over again. Because, okay, like I was playing Deathmark on controller, that's why I have to kind of switch back, because I'm playing this with my mouse and keyboard, and I'm like, where's the screenshot button? God damn it. I can't really focus well today, so I've lost to lower tier rankers for 4 times. There are no signs of anything supernatural happening. I keep getting messages from mom saying, "Come home soon!" piling up in my inbox. I'm hungry, so I guess I should go soon. Ah! Shit! I can, but is that a good thing? I don't think so. Huh? I definitely just heard a voice. Hello? Hello? I glance at my surroundings. It's night and the area is pitch black. In terms of visible light sources, there's the moon and the lights at the Uchigaoka tracking station below. Oh, spooky. Oh, and Uchigaoka Park's lone streetlight near the entrance of Town Hall. There are no cars driving by, and even the insects have gone silent. The wind is barely blowing. Oh boy. Sister Centipede. Bam! There it is! A message from Sister Centipede. Ah! Great story, Mark. I think I recall this in Japanese, they called it mojibake. I don't know if this is decipherable too, but mojibake is actually decipherable. Because it happens like specific corruption of specific... I'm sorry, I'm rambling. For some stuff I was doing, about like Luna lore and stuff, I ended up looking up mojibake and like researching it a bit, so that's why I've been... Yeah. Yeah, like, if you... I don't know. I mean, if you handwrite this out, that's one thing, but if you just write a normal message and then it gets corrupted, it's fine. I'm getting really annoyed. Am I being pranked? Or is this really a ghost? Or is it a pranking ghost? Mayo! Hello! Welcome to the archives. I hope you enjoy your stay. Hello. Thank you for joining my definitely not cult. It's not a cult. It's a culture. Lurking while I'm working. Ooh, that rhymes. I'm lurking and I'm working. Hello, Argo. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. They were Tweepo! Tweepo! Wait, what's going on here? Yeah. Some weirdo came to visit, but of course couldn't enter my invisible fortress to ease. Speaking of, a friend of mine once said that a fortress that didn't let anyone in is impressive, but a soldier that never successfully invaded you can't count on something like that. Means virgins are the strongest. I get it. At Umisho, hurry and come home. At Umisho, where are you? At Umisho, dinner's gonna get cold. At Umisho, I won't cook anymore if you're not gonna eat. At Umisho, Mom is worried. You must be embarrassed about spending time with the family. Someday even that will be a memory. So don't be embarrassed and dive into Mom and Dad's love. His tweet, did you get it? His tweets are written like inspirational quotes. So, I just kind of read them that way. Gotta choke. Tonight's dinner, salt-grilled flying fish. Ladies and gentlemen, I got my news about Rebel 1 World Championships. They'll be a week long. First to 5 downs closes. There'll be fights that clearly showcase athletic skill, but none shall defeat me. I need everyone's support. I told you, come back when you're craving some pencil/sharpener action. Start with the basics. At Frau Kojiro, I want to talk. Can you reply? I got too excited, sorry. Gotta heal by reading Ginsama's Fin books. Getting anxious, we have to hurry. But I want to check out the hobby robots. Think about how I feel like every time. Okay, let's do this one. Woohoo! Ginsama! This is also how I tweet about dojins, for sure. Either way, I come this far. Might as well try taking the initiative. I'm sick and tired of having my sacred gaming time wasted! I love his monologue. He's so dumb to listen to. Of course there's no response. No auditory hallucinations either. Hashtag gaming time. Hashtag sacred gaming time. Please amend your statement. It's hashtag sacred gaming time. If the source of that voice is hiding somewhere, where could they be? I purposefully ignore the woods shrouded in darkness. I'm not so reckless as to go charging deep into the dark at a time like this. Hashtag sacred team. Oh my god. Dying. In that case, there are two candidates. Uchiugaoka Park and Uchiugaoka Tracking Station. The latter is a JAXA facility, so anyone but staff is forbidden from entering. Daidoku-san said the mysterious buzzing sound is possibly a JAXA experiment, but it could be trouble if I went in there without permission, so I'll save it for later. I'll get permission. I'll just be like, hey, Aki's dad owns the place, so therefore I can go in. Like, I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to. I can. Thus, by the process of elimination, play the game. I decided to check around Uchiugaoka Park. I see. The glass door is locked tight with a chain, so I can't enter. I doubt anyone would get mad if I broke in, but I'm not crazy enough to punch glass without thinking about the consequences. I was, when I was a kid. I think, have I told the story on stream before? I probably have. So, due to most likely undiagnosed autism, I had some really big, like, actual anger problems. Like, today I just get angry at games, which is something way different, but back then I had some genuine anger problems, and when I used to live with my parents in Copenhagen, I don't live there anymore, but we did used to live in Copenhagen in a very central apartment. I remember it was like a kind of small apartment. I remember there was like a living room, and then there was a bedroom that was where my parents were sleeping, and then there was basically like this, it was almost like a parlor where me and my brother had our rooms. We're only 1.5 years apart, so it wasn't like it didn't really matter. We were just little kids after all. But the parlor where we had our rooms, the reason I call it a parlor is because it had double doors to enter that had like 8 window panels in each door. Like it was genuinely like almost like a mini ballroom. It almost looked like. It was very weird. Like I guess my brain remembers it bigger than it probably was. I could probably ask my parents about like how big it actually was, but I just remember it being like this big room, and in the corner, me and my brother had like our bunk bed, I think I slept on the top of the bunk bed, if I recall, as a kid, but I used to have some anger issues, and what eventually ended up happening is, as kids do, I do something stupid, I don't remember what it was, and I get put in my room. Oh, also, our room had the dining table, too. It was a bedroom and dining room. I just remembered that right now. I'm sorry. So, continuing on. This is me tangenting from punching glass. I'm getting to the point. So, as stupid kids do, yap. Yes. Yap. That's the yap emote. Yes, I'm yapping. Anyway, so as kids do, I get punished. I get put in my room. I don't mean I get spanked. I get put in my room. And as a 5-year-old, I don't know how old I was. Maybe I was 4. I don't remember. I was not very old. We moved from there when I was maybe like 6 or 7. So it's somewhere between, like, let's say a 3 to 5-year-old. A 3 to 5-year-old feels very angry at the fact that now I can't leave my fun room with all my toys and all my shit and my comfy bed and all that good stuff. So what does this brilliant kid think to do? I kick the fucking door straight in the window. I just full on, like, you know, and I remember specifically kicking it because it was my foot that got hurt. And I kicked right through the glass. Like, straight through. It probably wasn't that thick, but like, like, what the fuck? Oh, it's one of the 1 or 2 different memories that I actually remember happening. Because for the rest of our time in that house, there was a cardboard, like, there was a piece of cardboard in replacement of the window. It was the very bottom one, because obviously I can't reach any higher than that. I just, like, kicked it. I kicked it, and there was blood everywhere. Because what you don't realize as a child is that when you cut your foot, it is so easy to cut somewhere that just goes absolutely nuts when you bleed. Like, your foot is one of the most dangerous places you can hurt, because it just, like, I had once, like, a cut that was under my ankle, near my ankle. It was tiny, like, tiny, and it would just not stop, because the blood wouldn't coagulate. It sucked! Anyway, this is why I do not recommend trying to kick glass. Please do not kick or punch glass. Please, please, please do not kick or punch glass. Thank you. And if you're gonna do it, please wear proper gear and don't just, like, go in raw with your bare skin. Please. Thank you. Don't turn this into some kind of saw trap or something crazy like that, okay? Thank you. That was my PSA for the day. Do not go in raw. You heard it here first. Doubt anyone would get mad if I broke in, but I'm not crazy enough to just punch the glass without thinking about the consequences. I tried to peek inside, but it's too dark to see anything. Maybe I should come back when there's light out. Sensible idea. Ugh, but I literally just heard that voice and got a message. The culprit might still be near. This is my best chance to track him down. What? What? Doko? Kaito when the police arrived. So I broke in so I can break out. I wanted to relive the experience of being in jail. While getting in through the front is impossible, there may be another way in from the side. Oh, sorry. Wrong button. That was the right mouse. The figweeds are taller than I am, so it'll probably be tough getting through, but it's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. Let's do the— ooh. I managed to make it to the radar tower, but this is way tougher than I expected. This is it, right? The tower? Yeah. The weeds and branches scratched me up pretty badly. Ow. Oof, out, oof, ouch, oof. Oof, oof, ouch, oof. It's so dark that I can barely see my footing, so I take my Pokécom out and turn on the light. Ah! It actually got me. Oh my goddamn, my heart, goddamn. That's so unsettling. It's like a painting. I can tell, but it's like a mural, right? Why are you bonking and then patting me? What do you want? Oh jeez, it's a doll? That's even creepier. A poorly made paper mache doll stares at me through the window. Wait, I remember seeing this thing way back when I was a kid. I was so scared that I clung to Misane. Could this be Sister Centipede? I wiped the sweat from my brow. Maybe I'll turn off the light for now. The radar tower is surrounded by a metal fence, preventing me from getting close. I doubt someone would hide there anyway. It's hard to imagine any girl being gutsy enough to climb this tower in pitch black. As for the building windows, all but the one with the doll, are closed up with metal plates I can't see inside. Why? You know, I get that they wanted to seal it up, but isn't this a bit much? How did I not find this strange before? No shit! Like, isn't it a little unsettling how this entire place has just been basically abandoned and no one is saying anything about it? Like, what the hell? Something's off about all this. Everything's just off. I don't like this. What? I spotted an exterior staircase. I'm a local, yet I never knew these stairs even existed. This goes to show how unwelcoming this place has always been, what with the weeds and all. Yeah, it's off because it's not functioning? Have you tried turning it off and on again? I touched them with my hand and confirmed that they're made of concrete. There doesn't seem to be any risk of collapse. Heck, I might be able to get in through the second floor. While staying on guard, I carefully climb up, making sure each step is silent. When I reach the second floor, the view opens up. It's still the middle of the night, so I can't see a thing. But hey, if nothing else, there are no weeds in the way. Lucky me! There's only a door at the top of the stairs. Naturally, it's locked. Off to the side is what appears to be a terrace of some sort. I climb over the railing to reach it. From there, I'm able to reach the second floor hall to the south and a narrow detachment to the north side. Unlike the first floor's windows, the second floor's hall glass door isn't sealed up. I try opening it. Then the culprit can't be here. As I turn to leave, I spot something. Not a ghost. But one of the windows is broken, with enough space for a hand to slip through. I peek through the glass door and into the hole. Inside here? Is this where the so-called Sister Centipede is? I don't know, man. This is... ooh. But wait, if the window's broken, the female culprit has to actually physically exist, right? Oh no, I could be getting misled by the handle name and the female voice. They could totally be a man. It's actually scarier to think that the culprit could be a real person lurking in here and not a ghost. No shit, that's terrifying. Ah! A bit nervous, I pull out my Pokecom. Ah! There she is again. There! Saw something move. And it was only on the Iruo screen. My naked eyes didn't see a thing. Iruo. Am I dealing with a ghost or a flesh and blood human? Which is it? I'm getting more and more irritated. After seeing this, no matter what it is, I can't go home until I find out the truth. Before I realize what I'm doing, I put my hand through the broken window. I undo the lock, open the window, step into the hole. It's spacious, about 34 square meters in size. I mean, there's gotta be mold getting up the wazoo in there, gee. If it's been almost completely sealed off for like years, oh, I could not imagine how rank it's gonna be in there. I turn on my Pokecom light again. The dust is just piled up on the wooden floor. There are footprints all over the place, men's footprints. These must belong to whoever broke the window, but that doesn't mean they're Sister Centipede. A more reasonable assumption would be that they're like me, someone completely unrelated who entered on their own. This is like my least favorite. Oh, no. There's nothing I hate more than a dark staircase. When I go further into the hole, I spot stairs leading down. It's totally dark down there. Of course it is. Most of the first floor windows are sealed up, so even the park's few lights can't enter. Going any further is gonna be impossible. Even for me, that'd be way too dangerous. I mean, what if something attacked me in the darkness? No way, Jose. I'm skilled enough to do a backstep and hit the enemy with a combo while they're recovering.
Huh?
Huh? Am I hearing things? Is that the buzzing noise? Where did it come from? Below? Or was it the radar tower nearby? I'm not sure. It sort of sounded like I was hearing it from all sides. This ghost shit is terrifying. I try returning to the hall. There's no way I can go downstairs. It's way too scary. If there's a ghost, there's no doubt that it'd be hiding down there. Oh, it totally would. Oh.
Yeah. そもそも幽霊なんているわけないけどね。
I joke, but imagine if the ghost like Sister Centipede had already crept up right next to me like in a horror movie. That'd be hilarious. I have no ability to sense the supernatural. I sure as heck never thought I'd be doing this. What the hell? Ah, this is spooky. This whole situation feels like a haunted house or something. But if this is a prank, who would the mastermind be? I thought it'd be someone totally unrelated to me. I mean, look at how elaborate all this has been. Unless they have a crazy grudge against me, why would they go this far? I don't know, because you suck. You're annoying. So then, who would have a grudge against me? Do I know anyone like that? Subaru! Maybe some lower tier KB ranker I beat got heated and is trying to mess with me. Unlikely. The person closest to me would be Akiho. I wouldn't be surprised if she had a grudge because of how I treat her, but quite frankly, she isn't smart enough to pull something this complex. My best friend is an idiot, is what she's saying. Is what he's saying. Jesus. I sigh and whip out my Pokemon. I should at least examine this hole carefully. Huh? What does it do? A power mark? I try tapping it and the icon shakes slightly, then displays attack like a manga speech bubble. Does this power mark AR tag have a connection to a device somewhere? Maybe inputting the password allows the power to be turned on and off. I have a bad feeling about this. I should probably ignore this thing. I'd like to avoid messing around and getting wrapped up in something annoying. Ah! Again! I heard Sister Centipede's voice again. What the fuck? I can hear her voice. There's some static, but I can hear her. Considering her timing, she seems to be replying to me. I found the Pokemon come in this. I am completely literate. I can read so fast and so good. I point the Pokecom screen in the direction of the noise. There. Ooh. Floating in the darkness is a white body wrapped in a faint light. So she's like a ghost. Is she a ghost? There's no wind in the room, yet her hair, large ribbon, and the edge of her skirt sway around. Lightly, softly, and there she lands. Her frame both delicate and small. She looks like a doll from another world. She's a young girl. She's real no matter how I cut it. She's not animated and she's not a polygonal model. She looks like a real live girl, but you can only see her through Iruo? It's interesting. Is she a ghost? The girl's mouth moves in sync with her voice. I hear her voice coming from the Pokecom speakers. There's some static, but I can hear her. And she's not Damn. She moves fast! We're already family? Isn't there like some adoption papers that my parents need to be signing before we start doing that stuff? I don't know. Even when I put the Pokecom into sleep mode, her voice comes through. No way, no way. This is ridiculous, a ghost, please! I finally get it now, it's all clear now. There's no ghost in Uchigaoka Park. There's just a girl on Skype! This girl is... she's an Ido app, an AI. That AR just now, the power mark, was most definitely her activation switch. It's not that she looks real, she is real. There's an idol or an actress who served as the model. They then took the video of that model and are controlling it as CG. There's nothing special about this technology. I mean, not a day goes by where you don't see CG people on TV who looks just like the real deal. Hell, even the girl in front of me upon closer inspection has traces of processing in the color of her hair. God, I'm such a dope for getting scared over this. What a dumb punchline. The air girl spins her palms around the top of her head for some reason. It's like she's receiving some sort of signal. She doesn't even try to answer my question. I have no clue how many years ago this system got added, but I guess it doesn't have the ability to answer autonomously. Autonomously. This is so embarrassing. I've been seriously talking to an Ido app this whole time. Oh, her voice. 種子島、屋久島地方のお天気は晴れでしょう。ちゃんと聞こえていますか？です。明日は晴れでしょう。クリアになったと思うよ。I try answering her and she responds with a charmingly innocent and happy smile. これでやっとお兄ちゃんとお話できますね。おお、会話が成立した。I was taught how to Hold on, did you just say my name? Did you steal that info from my geotag when we were talking just now? Ah! Wait. Why did the ad breaks change? Ad son? I need to check that. Wait, huh? Give me a second. It's in my... in there, and then it should be monetization ads. This one. I'm just gonna try doing this instead. I have no idea what the ad thing is doing. I have no idea what the ads are doing. I'm so sorry. Wasn't it 60 seconds? No, wait, is it shorter? Wait, 90 seconds is shorter, right? Was it 2 minutes before? Yeah. Is that better? I think it might be better. I don't know. We'll see. I hope that that's better. I think I might have tried to add just a few settings, and I guess that affected that. Geotag info doesn't contain anything too sensitive, but I don't like the idea of someone taking my personal info. Yeah, 90... Yeah, no. I thought they were 1 minute before, that's why I was stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid! I got careless because of how she looks. There's no way for me to know if this AI is harmless or not.
なんで俺の名前知ってるわけ？
ゲジ姉が取ってきてくれました。
I knew she was sister centipede. No, that's not what she said. The AI character pays no mind to the fact that I've raised my guard against her and instead continues to
愛
smile.
理はずっとお兄ちゃんのことを見てましたので。
ずっとってどれくらいだよ。
お兄ちゃんがまだ小さい頃、ロケット打ち上げを見に来てたりした頃です。
What the fuck? Terrifying. The last time I watched a rocket launch was 8 years ago. Has this AI been running for that long? A chill runs down my spine. This ghost-like thing has been watching over me this entire time. Meanwhile, I've just been playing Kill Ballad here like it's no big deal.
説明してよ。
Sweats.
何者なのか。単なるアプリとは思えない。
愛理はですね、難しい説明はできないです。
Rip.
AI の分際でごまかさないでくんない？
でも自分でもよく分かってなくてですね。
She has a troubled look on her face. These expressions are probably just part of her programming.
どうしても説明が欲しいですか？
欲しいね。当然でしょ。
わかりました。だったらゲジ姉を呼び出してもらうしかないです。
君がゲジネじゃないの？
There's another AI running around. What the fuck? A cold sweat drips down my back. This is just not fun. I quickly glance around, but of course there's no sign of anyone. It's just an Edo app after all.
では、愛理をタップしてください。
Ah!
は？
そうするとゲジ姉に切り替わりますので。
Change over? What does that mean? What does any of this mean?
タップする場所は愛理の体ならどこでもいいのです。顔だと愛理がくすぐったいので、できれば胸あたりがいいかもです。
She then closes her eyes tight and looks like she's stiffened up. What the hell? Is she waiting for me to tap on her?
ささ、どうぞ。
What? Those bloody rogue AIs running around stealing our jobs! Is this a trap? If I tap on her, will she take even more of my personal info? Phishing scams are like this were popular for a while. I don't know, man. Phishing! What is phishing? A scamming technique used to steal personal information and credit card information. This scamming technique involves the scammer sending emails to force the recipient to enter their personal information on a fake website. These emails often appear to be from the bank or some other company in order to trick the recipient into opening them. While it does invoke the idea of phishing for people's identities, it is spelled as PH phishing, not F phishing. But if this is just a scam, I'd be the only one affected. That would be very strange. Also, I feel like a scam probably wouldn't say, I've been stalking you for 10 years. What if tapping her does something nuts like launch missiles hidden nearby and then end up starting World War III? That'd be hilarious. I'd do that. I can't say the possibility is zero. Only one step world domination.
てアホらしい。警戒しすぎかな。
I force a smile on my face and shake away my jitters. For now, let's see where this AI takes me. I tap Idi's body on my Pokécom screen.
Access を確認しました。
Okay, so... Just like that, the tone of her voice changes. The innocence in her expression totally vanishes and she becomes somewhat
ゲ
distant.
ジ姉モードに移行。オペレーションに従い、アクセスユーザーに対するナビゲートを開始します。
Kaito! Be careful, you might get bonked by Twitch!
つまり、君がゲジネ。
ようこそゲスト様。愛理はサーバー内に常駐して自発的に情報収集およびコミュニケーションを行う次世代型インターフェースアプリケーションのプロトタイプです。
Okay.
対してゲジネモードは本来ロボット型の全自動情報収集エンジンです。
Okay.
ただし同時に愛理システムを補完するためのナビゲーションシステムとしても位置づけられており、 レポートファイルにアクセスするユーザーに対し専門的で高度なナビゲートを行います。当該の ID が関連付けられているレポートナンバー1は西暦2009年11月7日に記述されました。
7th of November 2009.
コ
Okay.
ミュニケーションを行う際には基本的に ID とお呼びくださって結構です。
なかなか高性能な AI だことで。
ありがとうございます。
He doesn't understand sarcasm.
より人間に近い思考アルゴリズムを搭載することにより従来のアプリケーションよりもリアリティのあるコミュニケーションが可能となっています。
And that's why she also doesn't really know what she is, because she's not really a robot. She's also programmed with human flaws, even. I'm completely overwhelmed. I've never seen anything like this before. Hell, I'm pretty sure I saw nothing like this in Tokyo. Yeah, this is pretty advanced. The level of quality on this thing is striking. But at least it's not a phishing scam or a ghost. I can chill for a second.
それでなんで俺の名前を知ってるわけ？
ID の運用が開始されたのは2008年12月24日となります。
Okay. Christmas Eve on 2008. That's about 10 years ago. I was still a grade schooler at the time.
宇宙が丘公園にやってくるヤシオ様のことを当該の ID は以前からよくお見かけしていました。
Okay.
そこでゲジネーがヤシオ様の個人情報についてネット上から取得しデータベースに保存しました。
But why him?
なお、個人情報保護法に基づき収集した個人情報についてご本人の同意なしに第三者に提供することはありません。
This is like she has it, but she can't actually share it. Personal Information Protection Law. The official title is the Act on the Protection of Personal Information. The act was proposed in order to set guidelines for the proper management of protection of personal information in line with the rapid development of advanced telecommunications in modern society. The act was passed in 2003 and went into effect starting in 2005. Personal information is defined by the act as information belonging to a living person, capable of identifying a specific individual, and easily verified via cross-referencing with other information, but there are some exceptions. Excluding both government and public institutions, the law applies to any entity that fits the legal definition of handling personal information, which can apply to both the handling of or access to a database that contains personal information. This means that the law extends not only to companies, but to individuals as well. However, the law only applies if their database handles in excess of 5,000 people within the last 6 months. Okay.
これまでの声やメールは全部君っていうか ID なの？
音声システムあるいはメールにより接触を図ろうとしたのは事実です。その回数は8年間累計で29回に及びます。
Okay.
そんなに？俺が気づいてない時もあったのかな？
ヤシオ様が何らかの反応を示した回数は29回中3回となります。
Okay.
俺って鈍感だな。
Yep. He was just like, oh, spam email, yoink. Doesn't even give a single shit, dude. Holy crap. Not that it feels all that great having a ghost stalker. Either way, I was probably too focused on kill ballot to notice.
で、ID はなんで俺に接触してきたわけ？
興味を持ちました。
興味を持った？
That's kind of vague. Isn't this thing really an AI?
公園にやってくる地元の住民はID にとって理想的な観察対象です。
And he
中
visits
で
the
もヤ
line.
シオ様は ID の年齢設定にも近かったため最優先接触対象に選択されました。
聞いてないけど。
29回の接触実験が試みられコミュニケーションに成功したのは本日が初めてです。なお、ゲジネより何度か通知のメールも送付しています。
文字化けしてたけどね。
How's I supposed to read any kind of intent from
とに
those?
かく幽霊みたいにこの近くをうろうろしてたわけだ。 ちょっとした話題になってるのは知ってる？
認識しています。愛梨の目撃例が急増した理由としては、2009年日本におけるフォンドロイド、通称ポケコンの普及率は内閣府消費動向調査では約 5.4%。
It's because basically everyone owns a Pokecom. But they're called phone droids? That's even weirder. I don't know which name is worse.
2019年では約 87.1% となっています。
Yeah, that's pretty high.
ポケコンの普及率拡大により、10年前には制約の大きかった運用テストを広範囲で実施することができるようになったことが影響していると分析します。
Yeah. The more people who own a Pokecom, the more people there are to report sightings of the AI
愛
girl.
梨は10年前からこの場所に設置されていましたが、全運用時間のおよそ9割はスリープ状態でした。そのため、コミュニケーション時の音声出力システムにバグが発生していました。
And that's why you got the scrambled up
先ほど
messages?
ヤシオ様からアクセスされたことでトラブルを認識し、現在問題は解決しました。
So now you can send me normal
その
emails?
ヤシオ様ってやめてくれない？
では、お好きなニックネームをご登録ください。登録には1、愛梨ジオタグに入力していただく方法。2、音声として発音していただく方法。
Okay.
3、ニックネームとして使いたいデータへのリンクを提示していただく方法があります。
2番で。
では、音声をどうぞ。
まあ妥当なところでヤシオさんとかヤシオくんとか。
認識しました。まあ妥当なところでヤシオさんとかヤシオくんとかでよろしいですか？
それギャグで言ってる？その程度の音声認識能力しかないの？
She's joking. Huh, she went quiet. Maybe she can't answer.
今のはなし。もう一度やり直させて。
キャンセルしました。では、音声をどうぞ。
ヤシオさん。
認識しました。ヤシオさんでよろしいですか？
よろしいです。
かしこまりました。この情報は愛梨にも適用されます。ヤシオさん、よろしくお願いします。
This is so fucking funny. Her face expression as she bows to me.
で、愛梨ちゃんさ、お願いがあるんだよね。これから先、俺に話しかけてくるのやめてくんない？俺はあの公園で集中してゲームしたいんだよね。いきなり声かけられると集中できないわけで。
かしこまりました。
よろしくね。愛梨ちゃんにもそう言っといて。
That's one problem solved. I'm glad I was able to get my peaceful gaming life back.
で、君を引っ込めるにはどうすればいいわけ？
引っ込めるとはどのような意味でしょうか？愛梨を再度お呼びしますか？
違う違う。ここに入ってきた時は君はいなかったじゃん。俺がこの電源マークをいじったから出てきたんでしょ？またスリープモードにするにはもう一度このマークをタップすればいいの？
当該マークは愛梨およびゲジネーのスリープモード移行スイッチではありません。
Okay.
あ、違うんだ。じゃあ何なの？
警告。ゲストユーザーにはアクセス権はありません。レポートファイルをタップした後、ジオタグにパスワードを入力してください。
You're not allowed to see it until you have this, like, some administrator level shit. Report file? Is she referring to the power mark? Sister sent me entered something about an report file during her initial introduction, too.
レポートファイルにアクセスするユーザーに対し、専門的で高度なナビゲートを行います。
Yeah. So this is like something you need
当該の
permissions
愛
for.
梨が関連付けられているレポートナンバー1は、西暦2009年11月7日に記述されました。
A report, and it's locked. It solved the ghost issue, but now an even bigger mystery has appeared. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Regardless, this AI app named ID is related to this report file and has been in this crappy place for 10 years. Almost like it's guarding the report. What if this is related to the mysterious buzzing sound, too? ID and that sound must be related. Uchiugaoka Park is just a humble little park in the middle of nowhere. There aren't many places where one could set up a mysterious device without the locals catching on. Judging by the spreading rumors and the like, it's clear that all roads lead to the Minamitane Community Center. That's a fun way to use that phrase. So what are my options? There's only one. I don't know the password and I'm not interested in whatever that report has to say.
ヒドゥンハンド。
は？
パスワードは HIDDENHAND ヒドゥンハンド。
What's she saying? Is that the password just now? She just blurted it out.
なんで教えてくれたの？
愛理が教えても良いと判断し、ゲジネーはそれに従いました。
That's one hell of a security leak. Someone should look into that! Seriously. Yeah, that's scary. Should an AI program really be doing stuff like this? It feels like I'm being guided.
やっぱりさ、君が現れたのって最初から罠なんじゃないの？
Oh boy. I don't know about this. Heidi doesn't answer. She doesn't even attempt to. Creepy. Because she normally talks like an AI program. Every now and then she feels like a genuine person. Like right now. She's gone completely quiet, refusing to answer my questions. There's no change to her facial expression. But her eyes are trained on me. Like she's silently trying to appeal to me. Creepy. Heidi's actually easier to talk to because she's so fake. I look from my Pokecom screen and set my sights on the power mark in the corner, floating inconspicuously. It's a geotag that doesn't exist in the real world. Tap. The speech bubble appears over the power mark. The password, eh? Hidden hand. Kimijima report number 1. The color of the power mark changes. Green. All green it is then. User approval complete. This is not this is bad vibes.
このタグに関連付けられたテキストデータはイルオサーバ内のシークレットファイルです。
Okay.
位置情報北緯30度40分東経130度90分コードネーム君島レポートナンバー1西暦2009年11月7日に記述されました。
Do I have to look for these reports too?
作成者君島光
Oh
最
boy.
終更新者
Kimi-
君島光最終アクセス2011年8月31日
Okay.
君島？
君島光に関する履歴をヤシオさんのポケコンに転送します。
I guess he has consented for sharing this shit.
君島光はリアルタイム AR マッピングアプリケーションイルオの元統括ディレクターです。
What was he doing here? This is shady.
1977年12月9日生まれ愛知県出身2000年京都大学理学部卒大学在学中に株式会社幸せ 4U を設立し代表取締役に就任
I'm squinting so hard right now.
開発をスタートさせました。
I'm like, sus.
去年32歳
What? Wait. Hold up. I need to do the math. Okay, so if he was born in 1997 and he's died at 32, there's 23 years to 2000, so that means that he died in 2009! He died in 2009! Wait, wasn't that the last time he accessed this thing? No, that he wrote this report, like, close to his death. Oh, that's suspicious as fuck. He's dead? If these Kimijima reports are text files that Kimijima Cole secretly hid on the servers, does that mean they're like his testament?
ほんと勘弁してほしいよね。
The plot thickens like good sauce! Good soup! Good soup! I love this game. I'm sorry. This is way heavier than I
やっ
expected.
ぱり俺帰るわ。今のは見なかったことにするから、そっちももう干渉してこないでよ。
君島レポートナンバー1はすでにヤシオさんのポケコンにダウンロードを完了しています。
I already downloaded the file on your PC.
いつでもアク
You
セ
did
スし
what?
読み込むことが可能です。不明な点については音声または添付のリンクから愛理のトラブルシューティングを呼び出してください。
This is when you start to feel the conspiracy. Yeah, you start to like not just the conspiracy, but also just the like the denpa of it all. Yeah.
今後ゲジネーが対応します。
Wait, I can see the stuff on my Pokecom at any time.
ってなことしてくれちゃって。
I didn't just wake a sleeping dog. I woke goddamn Cerberus. Why does he talk like this? Everything about this is sketchy. So much that I feel like throwing up. ID is just a centipede, this Kimijima Ko guy, even this report file. Sus banana. I never wanted to know that something this weird was hidden in a place I visit frequently, only 10 minutes from home.
ゲジネーモードを終了しますか？
ご勝手に。
終了します。
ID blinks her eyes a few times to refocus, then looks at me and slightly tilts her head.
お兄ちゃん、帰っちゃうのですか？
What an innocent, puzzled expression. She almost sounds lonely. Man, that's one hell of a high-speed character change. It just pisses me off even
じゃ
more.
あ、これでお別れです。これからは愛理は一切お兄ちゃんに声をかけたりしません。
I feel bad for her.
さよならです。
She wears a smile on her face as she waves goodbye to me. She kind of does a similar animation to, like that animation of her, like, tilting her head to the side and doing the thing with her arms. It looks kind of similar to Junna, doesn't it?
ああ、さよなら。
I'm relieved to hearing that she's remembered not to meddle with my business anymore. I don't know. I feel bad. Still, I don't want her responding to me any further, so I casually wave as I exit the building. I don't know. Come on. Tweepo? No. It's Hidaka Dad? What? Do I like cross my arms like an angry father? Like, No, I'm not gonna do a bad voice for this. It's just gonna be annoying. By the time I return home from fishing, it's just before noon. Why did I do that? He doesn't have Tweepo. Illegal. I've been getting home around this time for years now. A decade ago, I'd usually be back afternoon. The reason is simple. Recently, the catches have been underwhelming. And compared to a decade ago, my earnings have fallen by almost half. It's that kind of life. After all that wasted effort, I find myself dragging my feet before sitting on the tatami mat. There's already a cold bottle of beer on the table for me. I always have a beer after returning from fishing. It's my daily custom. My wife is hurriedly preparing lunch in the kitchen. There's no sign of my parents who live with us. They must be working out in the fields. I take a pack of cigarettes out from my pocket for a smoke, but there's none left inside.
Oi! Tabako!
Oh boy, he's that kind of dad, huh?
Hi.
The response from my wife in the kitchen is delayed. She sounds like she can't stop what she's doing.
はい。自分で取ってくる。
Irritated, I stand up and head to the shelf by the entrance where the carton is stored. On the way, I pass by my son's room. The sliding door is open. For some reason, I stop. My son, Subaru, is at school around this time, so naturally he isn't in his room. Unless my morning fishing trip gets cancelled, I never see my son during the morning hours. I'm concerned, as Subaru has been acting strangely ever since he went to Kagoshima at the end of June. He's been somewhat restless, unable to focus even. In particular, I've noticed that he's been avoiding making eye contact with me. When I ask my wife if she knows anything, she just gives me stupid answers, like, he's just at that age. As his father, I'm a little concerned. After he graduates, it'd be an issue if he didn't come fishing with me. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Do I even need to say anything? This hurts. It hurts so bad, bro. He's inheriting my work after all. My wife wants to send him to college, but we don't have the money for that. That's why I'm especially concerned about my son's distant attitude. Ugh. There was a time when Subaru was extremely rebellious. He said he wanted to go to university for robotics engineering, but I naturally opposed this fiercely. So since that's happened once before, I'm worried he might say something ridiculous again. He's already basically world famous, you know, for reasons even I don't really know. Enter my son's room. It's a tidy and clean room with few personal decorations to speak of. In fact, it's so clean that I find it hard to believe it belongs to a young man his age. He's just neurotic like that. I don't think that's just his personality. My son can be pretty responsible in some ways. He's completely different than me in that sense. He must get that from his mother. What am I doing, snooping around my son's room? What am I, a jilted lover? What's the point of this? Subaru once made me a promise. He said that after he graduates, he'd inherit my work. Isn't a father's duty to trust his son? I sighed and begin to take my leave. Just then a piece of paper sticking out of a textbook on his study desk enters my line of sight. My son's room is tidy, so this one thing stands out like a sore thumb. It draws my attention. Without thinking too much, I pulled a piece of paper out. Is it the proposal? I assumed it was a test sheet or something, but it isn't. It's the proposal! And my son's handwriting is... Oh, it's that fucking proposal. You should have just accepted it! Aki, look what you've done to my boy! Look what you've done to my boy! My son's handwriting is a list of difficult words. Almost like some kind of code. I'm a fisherman, so I ain't too educated. I have no idea what any of this says. But I do know what he's writing about.
ロボットか。
混乱に乗じて密かに緩やかに完膚なきまでに人類社会を崩壊させる計画が実行されてしまう恐れがあるのだ。
What? Daitoku-san is reading the text on my Pokecom screen out loud. I figured an urban legend maniac like her might know something. In the end, curiosity got the best of me and I read all of the Kimijima report. Of course you did. Okay. Jesus, this is big. Okay, let's just get going. This report will serve... Okay, report number 1. Kimijima report number 1. We're gonna read it during the ad break, I guess. Jesus. Okay, let me just cook this for a second. How long is it? Oh, no. Ah! I can't even read it. What? Ah! I wasn't even allowed to read it. I thought I was allowed to... Okay. The propaganda... Okay. Propaganda! How long is it proceeds to dialogue? I was trying to scroll it! I don't... Ugh! Ugh! Ah! Stuck in my head. Wait, I have a method. I can do this. YouTube. YouTube can do this for me. Interesting thing with the dad, though. Hang on, let me just try to get to it so I can actually read it. Okay. Bam. Imagine having to watch your own stream to cover it. I'm sorry. Okay. This report will serve as a backup in the event I am killed. Someone is threatening me. They're cleverly concealing themselves, yet I perceive a psychological and mental oppression against me. It is likely an assault from electromagnetic wave weaponry. I do not know when you are reading this. Perhaps the one world order has already been established by the time you are. Nonetheless, it is likely that I will no longer be a part of this world. I will impart here the truth, should such an occurrence come to pass. NASA is hiding an important truth from the public and refused to report it. Okay, I'm waiting for me to scroll a bit here. Come on, Lune. Let's scroll. What? The Ulysses project was not about researching the sun. In November of 2000, while NASA was studying the sun's Antarctic circle, They witnessed an unexplainable occurrence in its magnetic activity. Magnetic monopoles undeniably existed there, yes, much like those often explored in science fiction. However, NASA laughed it off, claiming it was fraudulent. They utilized the media to thoroughly broadcast propaganda all across the world, making people believe the partially leaked truth was a complete fabrication. This incident of information control was no doubt operated from behind the scenes by Tavistock. In the end, their propaganda succeeded. As of the current year, 2009, the discovery of the monopole has been reduced to an urban legend. However, this is the truth. The sun is on the verge of producing several discharges. According to scientific evidence, there will be successive major solar storms that will occur in 2012, 2015, 2019, and 2020, all of which will severely affect the Earth and its magnetosphere. If you believe this to be a lie, I request that you look up the night sky past the year 2012. If you do so, you will see auroras occurring all over the world. NASA holds detailed, incredibly grave data regarding the solar storm forecast, but continue to conceal it due to external pressure from certain organizations. The solar storm in 2012 will be said to have never happened, and there will be several institutions that will utilize the solar system as part of their terrorist plots. This can be expected particularly in 2015, which is when an extremely large solar storm will hit. Warnings are meaningless. It cannot be stopped unless they are prosecuted. Unbeknownst to the world, an unseen force from the sun will arrive and bring about a crisis on a global scale. No information will be provided. Many people will be left to die, but that is merely the trigger. Taking advantage of the chaos, a much greater threat will present itself. A secret project that will slowly bring about the collapse of human society in its entirety! Fucking hell. Reading that was suffering. I did it. We read it. Is the sun Progante? I guess. Okay, let's read about propaganda. The propagation of a particular ideology, often used primarily for the spread of political or religious principles and ideas. The use of the mass media to manipulate public opinion also falls under this definition. This method of propagating... This method of propagating information first saw use in the Roman Empire, but ever since the 20th century and the advent of 2 world wars, the tactic has expanded and grown all the more sophisticated. In some cases, the propaganda being spread is not necessarily true. If the principles and ideas of the propaganda will still be conveyed properly, and it is advantageous to the propagandist, false information can be nonchalantly mixed into the content, as well as slander against the enemy party. And it says... In the end, curiosity got the best of me and I read all of the Kimijima report. The contents of the report struck me as something that Daitoku-san would be into. This is all extremely strange. No shit, bro. I was like, what am I reading? Like, I kinda get the gist of it. He's like, if someone doesn't do something about this right now, we're gonna continue having these solar storms over and over again. Which is exactly what has been happening. The fact that he was able to predict the auroras is very scary. Like, that definitely makes it seem real. I don't know.
でも、オーロラのことについて書かれてあるけど、これ 当たってるよ。
Mm-hmm. And next year there's gonna be some terrible shit. Because like, what he's essentially saying is that there's an extremely dangerous, like, I'm sorry. There's an extremely dangerous solar storm about to hit people, and basically what happened the last time, according to this fucking game, what happened the last time such a thing happened was that basically it cost like several $1 trillion to get everything back on track. What about frogs? Are they turning them gay? No! They're exploding the frogs, Argo! We talked about this last week. They're exploding the frogs. The frogs have exploded! I cast explosion! Get it? That's indecent. She's right, it did. Since 2012, the sun has been highly active. This made the aurora visible even at lower latitudes. What's a latitude? That's not what God would approve of. He would not approve of it. Lines used to indicate coordinates on Earth. Latitude lines run parallel to the equator, setting the equator to 0 degrees. It is separated into north and south by 180 degrees each. The North Pole is 90 degrees north and the South Pole is 90 degrees south. Latitude is compared with the vertical lines that run perpendicular to the equator, known as longitude. I hate the word perpendicular. That's so hard to say. Perpendicular. How far are we straying from our homeboy JC? I don't know. If this file really was written in 2009, that means it accurately predicted what happened. No tweetpo! No!
そうだよ。2015年だったよね。コンピューターとかが世界中で故障したのって。
Tweepo is illegal.
15年クラッシュでしょ?
Yeah.
でもレポートに書かれてる内容はこうだ。
Don't go back to it.
12年、15年、19年、20年に太陽嵐で深刻な被害が出るってね。
Yeah, but this is, I mean, yeah.
実際には12年には大きな被害は出てないんだ。
Indeed, nothing happened.
2012年って私たちが子供の頃、結構その話題になってたよね。マヤの暦が終わる年だったから。それと結びつけて地球は滅びちゃうんだっていう終末論をよくやってた。
Yeah, we do remember that. The Mayans, an ancient civilization that arose in the area around present-day Mexico and Guatemala in 2600 BC. The birth and collapse of Maya are both shrouded in mystery. The civilization lasted for thousands of years before it collapsed. But it was incredibly advanced, with the people of Maya, the Mayans, building the pyramids in the jungle and discovering the concept of the number 0. Wild. The Mayan calendar ends in December of 2012, and as a result, several doomsday theories sprung forth claiming that the world would end in 2012 because of it. Such rumors were very popular in the 2000s, even in Japan. Nice.
2012年滅亡説を題材にしてね、ハリウッド映画なんかも作られたぐらいだし。
Oh yeah, I remember, but nothing actually happened.
ちなみに今年はもう7月も途中だけど、太陽嵐のニュースとかって見た？
ない。逆に全くないっていうのがちょっと怖いかな。隠蔽されるってそのレポートにも書いてあるし。
Yeah.
どうかな。
I hate scrolling through this. It makes me dizzy. Would it even be possible to suppress information from an organization like NASA? Though I guess a giant organization with immense sway are off the subject of conspiracy theories. As a dude living in the middle of nowhere, it all just seems like a silly fantasy tripe. The problem with conspiracy theories is that once you start questioning things, it never ends. I agree. That is a big problem. Like an obsession, any trivial thing can be tied to a theory. At that point, it's just a delusion. Man, him and Takumi would not get along, would they? They'd be fucking enemies, dude. They would hate each other.
この短い文章の中に組織の名前がいっぱい出てくるよね。
Yeah. That's like part of the...
NASA とか、旅ストックとか、とある組織とか、
Yeah.
テロ計画をしようとする組織とか。
A lot of people. That's a lot of people to be on it.
とある組織っていう書き方は、この文章の性質を考えると、なんかその変かもって思った。
Yeah.
殺されるかもしれないから、こっそり誰かに伝えるために残したものなら、これ告発文書でしょ？
Yep.
それなら情報はぼかさないはずだし。
Yeah.
確かに これじゃ誰に向けて発信してるのか謎だよね。ちなみにさ、これを書いた君島こうって人の名前に聞き覚えある？
Daitoku-san shakes her head horizontally in response. Her smile is somewhat
聞
strange.
いたことないかな。ごめんなさい。
I figured.
でもね、この文章の内容はよくわからないけど、ヤシオくんがこれを見つけた時の状況は面白いかなって。
True. Fascinating.
種子島のあちこちにそんな怪文書が隠されてるかもしれないんでしょ？
Yeah, that would be the thought. That there would be a lot of them, and I have to search for them with goddamn Ito. This report is designated number 1, which means that there could be a number 2 and beyond. Not that there's any guarantee of that.
探したくなっちゃうかな。
探してみたら、手がかりは女の子の幽霊だよ。
幽霊じゃなくてなんとかアプリだってヤシオくん言わなかった？
I think it introduced itself as a navigation interface app or
何
something.
にせよ、他のファイルがあるとしたら、その近くにはイルオでしか見えない女の子がうろうろしてる。
そう機会があったらなんとなく探してみるね。
Daitoku-san's smile is clearly forced. I probably shouldn't expect much. Gee. Can I tweepo? Can I tweepo? I can sure tweepo. Yippee! Jeez, it feels like I just dug up something troublesome. At Frau Kujiro, no reply, huh? At Umisho, you okay? Kai was acting weird the whole time in class. I don't have the courage. Oh my! Auction items came in. X-Fed is amazing. They'll deliver even to Desert Island. That gets me excited. X-Fed. X-Fed. That sounds like something like an FBI agent who got fired would put in his LinkedIn profile. That gets me excited. Seriously, the Ina-Ela dojins are way too pricey. 10,000 yen for one is ridiculous. Still bought it though. Started the unboxing ceremony. Sarah hyperventilating. Huff, huff. What a dangerous item. The inside is too amazing. This must have killed people when it came out. Woohoo! You okay? What was in there? From Robot Doctor. New parts are in. I got in Hekatonk here, a unique controller from Germany's Schwarz Robotel, released in 2013. A product that was said no one could use it to its full potential. Come get it if you're confident in your skills. JAXA, back for the business trip. I tried a little to talk to many people. Nagafukada, a ghost, eh? Do they even really exist? I don't have senses, so I don't even know. What? Oh, spiritual sense, that's what he means. No news! News are illegal. Oh Jesus. Wanted to see anything in here? Nope. I don't get why it always has to be zoomed all the way in when I get into you know. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just hit the right button when I'm trying to do anything. Huh. Misuka-san gives me a bored look, then goes back to sorting sales slips.
それならめぼしいところは見つかってないから出直してきな。
Oh, that's right. I had her doing that too. I wonder how things went with the space candy company. Has Akiho made any progress with the president?
その件じゃなくて、ちょっと聞きたいことがあって。
情報が欲しいなら分かってんだろ。
He's crying. For just a moment, Misuka-san's languid eyes regained their brilliance.
水香さんって本当にド S だと思う。
あんたは地元名物の特産品を買うことで地域振興の役に立ってるんだよ。立派じゃないか。
I can't get over her. She's fantastic.
じゃあ、水香さんも一緒に食べる？
嫌だね。
This woman is a demon.
でもこんなことのために苦しみたくないんだよな。とりあえずさ、聞くだけ聞いて判断してもらえないかな。
ああ、まったく口だけは達者になっちゃって。
Misuka-san shrugs and stops this, sorting the sales slips.
言ってみな。
Nailed it. I lean in closer to Mizuka-san.
とある人物のことをなんとなく調べてるんだ。今回は水香さんも知らないってんならそれ以上無理して調べる気はない。
もったいぶってるんじゃないよ。こっちは忙しいんだ。
How so? I'm literally the only other person in the store.
多分島の人間じゃないとは思うし、しかも何年も前に亡くなってるんだけど、君島こうっていう人聞いたことある？
Oh boy. Yeah. No, I knew there was something up with Misaka. I don't know what, but I've been new. Oh no. The very moment I say his name, she's not happy. All the color drains from Misaka-san's face. Almost as if someone poked a hole in it. I've never seen her react like this before. Yeah, this is not good. I might be as shocked as she is. Does she actually know this guy?
どこでその名前を。
I didn't fail to notice that Misaka-san's lips were trembling slightly as she muttered this. Wait, huh? Okay. Misaki again. Okay. Yeah, I figured. Oh wow, can you make a more like super villain looking building? This reminds me of the guys from Chaos Head so much. They all were also just like in a big, you know, a big fuck you kind of buildings. The office that I step into is deserted. The 17th floor of the Exoskeleton Company HQ in Aoyama is exclusively occupied by the hug testing department. While I'm usually doing PR work on TV, my real occupation is as a test pilot for hug prototypes. 3 million hug units have been sold worldwide, but only a small number of the existing series models are for sale. Most prototypes never see the light of day, only undergoing repeated tests in the department. It's closing hours, so the lights are off in the test chamber. The pilots who work overtime are nowhere to be found. I already checked beforehand, but I take out my Pokecom anyway to reconfirm if there are still people left in the office. Things remain unchanged, which means there's only one person still here. I head straight to the section chief's room. The office door is wide open. I look inside the room to see Sawada sitting on his chair, looking at a monitor mounted to the wall.
失礼します。
Conspiracy. Then step into the room. What kind of office is this? This is some crazy environmental storytelling. What kind of office is this? Like, I will say the environment designs in this game are like really interesting. Like, I feel like they have a lot of like interesting angles and interesting. Like, is he supposed to be a section chief, right? When you think about that, you walk into like, you know, like you think about the guy from you think about the guy that we met in the fucking Space Candy Company, right? Where he has like this fancy room with like a big desk and like a fancy chair, and this like this looks very like he's basically surveying, you know, like surveillance work plans. Like, it says so much about the kind of work he's doing, right? Like, it's a little bit weird. This is a little bit weird. I don't know. Like, also the fact that, like, why are there no bookshelves? There's just a bunch of books and cardboard boxes, but there's, like, nowhere to store them? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just such a weird image. I like it. I close the door behind me. Oh, right, Guy. Mr. Guy. Sawada gives me a quick glance, then appears to point to the monitor with a jerk of his chin. On the monitor, footage from the Robo 1 Grand Finals that took place a few days ago is being shown. But it's not the footage aired on TV. It's video taken from the venue's guest seats that day. He probably acquired it from someone in the audience. He truly is a cunning man.
見たか。
試合でしたら。
いや、彼の動きだ。
It's obvious which of the two operators he's referring to.
オンエア版ではオペレーターが映っていなかったからな。映っているものを探すのは骨が折れた。
おっしゃっていただければ私が手配しましたが。
必要ない。君は忙しいだろう。それよりも彼だ。
Like, why does he have to speak like a villain too? Sawada points to the pen he was fiddling with at the monitor.
やはり一時的にではあるが、常軌を逸した動きを見せている。あの時感じた違和感は気のせいではなかっ 彼は異常だよ。間違いなくね。少なくとも人間技ではない。
Mm.
その少年についての調査報告を
He's
まとめ
such
ま
a
し
good
た。
guy, right?
ご覧になりますか？
ずいぶん時間がかかったな。
Damn, I'm going to be mean about it.
邪推するつもりはない。報告を聞こ
データを転送します。
I fiddle with my Pokecom.
う。メール受信。
I also like how different hers looks. Like, it's clear that there's maybe like themes on everyone's Pokecom. Salada receives it and looks at his own Pokecom screen.
八潮海斗、現在18歳。2001年5月5日生まれ。鹿児島県種子島出身。職業は学生。9年前のアネモネ号事件の被害者の一人です。
ほ
Salada's short gaze pierces through
う。
me.
では、あの超人的な動きには沈黙の兵器が関係していると？
They know what fucking caused it.
はい。八潮海斗の反射神経の急激な上昇は実験の後遺症です。
There we go! Phase 3. We still don't need to care about much. A key! Phase 3! Yippee!
終わった
My monthly custom. Oiling gun build 1. Once I start, it takes about an hour of solid work. Maybe it's because it's hotter than last month, but I notice I'm soaked in
着
sweat.
替えといて正解だったよ
Yeah, you should! Leveling if I should open my cola from the fridge. Maybe I'll just pour a big cup. Sounds good. Actually, I did maintenance in my school uniform last month, and Kai almost saw my underwear. I think you have bigger things to worry about than your underwear being seen. I gotta be honest with you. I'm trying to figure out what those faces mean, but my brain cannot deal with such complicated words. But I'm wearing my proper work clothes today, so I've got nothing to worry about. Plus I can sweat all I want. I put the oiler back on the shelf. I pop open a lukewarm skull that's been sitting around for a few hours. The wind is pretty strong today. My sweat cools me down, making me feel a little chilly. I lean up against the hangar wall and look up at the incomplete gun build 1. A lot has changed in a month. I went to Tokyo, did great at Robo 1, got another person to join the club.
お前はちっとも変わってないね
Still stored with this upper and lower body separate. Gun build 1 obviously doesn't reply. I pick up the notebook sitting on the shelf and flip through its pages. This is a production notebook for the gun build project. You could also call it the last 9 years of Robotics Club's history. Completion of gun build 1 is, as of 2019, stuck around 70%. No new sections have been added after I became president. The upper body section stands upright. But it doesn't have arms or a head, so it's basically just a big block of steel. The design on the chest kinda looks like a pair of eyes, which makes the whole torso resemble a face. The armor is pretty much complete. Most of the upper body is occupied by the cockpit. Though I guess it'd be more accurate to say that the column-shaped cockpit is covered and hidden by the armor. The cockpit hasn't been wired up yet, so all it has is a seat with a backrest. Since they're not that important, the arms and head haven't been added yet. They're just decorative, they don't move. For the record, both arms are already complete. They've been carefully stored in a corner of the hangar for years. As a personal aside, we definitely have to reproduce Gunbarrel's trademark scarf. But by my calculations, I'll need a long cloth around 7 to 8 meters in length, so it'll be hard on the budget. I mean, that depends on what kind of cloth you buy. Like, come on, you can find fabric on the cheap. The lower body is lying down on the floor. The main section of Gun Build 1 isn't the upper body, it's this one. The greatest and sole function of Gun Build 1 is to walk, after all. His legs are extremely important. Although only the right leg is complete. It's supposed to have 6 servo motors, but I still only have 3. That's why I can't build the left leg. Out of everything on Gun Build 1, those cost the most. The servo motors are too big, so they have to be custom made. By the way, the one making them for us is none other than Doc at the robot clinic. That oldie but goodie is really skilled when it comes to these things. But I still haven't paid it back, which means I can't go there yet. I still don't have money. What a relatable. Like, the struggles in this game are very relatable. It's just Aki crying about money half of the time. If I showed up at the robot clinic without his money, he'd ice me in a heartbeat. Anyway, that's why progress on Gun Build 1 has been less than satisfactory. It's frustrating that I've barely had anything to add to the production notebook. I sigh and look outside. The boys, Kai and Subaru, are playing with their hobby robot. They both have serious expressions on their faces. Looks like they have zero intention of helping with maintenance. But in some ways, that's kind of refreshing. Yep. It was this past spring when the robotics club dropped down to 2 members. I'd be out of breath in the hangar, covered in sweat and oil, while Kai sat around happily playing games. Even though Subaru's joined the crew, nothing has changed. Sure hasn't changed, yep. Despite the last month being so eventful, nothing's changed at all. Are we really gonna be able to complete Gun Build 1 before the expo? No. A strong wind blows across the old airport apron. It's way too strong, causing M45 at my feet to shake and lean to the side. Subaru manages to support it with his hands before it topples over. I stretch it out while still holding my Pokecom, vacantly glancing out at the runway. The skies of the west is dyed light orange.
Subaru-kunさ、何ですか？ロボは3回優勝したんだよね。で、優勝賞金っていくらだった？それぞれ500万です。それどうしてるの？親に持ってかれた？必要最低限の額だけ残して、他は寄付しました。え、そうなの？そりゃもったいないね。なんで？まだ学生ですから。残りの管理もロボワン事務局に任せてます。M45 のパーツ代とか遠征費とかが必要になった時に事務局に連絡して引き出してるんです。ストイックだね。職人仇か。
Honestly, it's very responsible. He was taught to be responsible with his money.
でもなんか事務局とべったりとも取れるけど、実はひいきしてもらってたりするんじゃないの？そう思いたければどうぞ。冗談だよ。
Of all people, I of all people know how skilled he is after our match.
ああ、しかし喉乾いた。スバルくんさ、ちょっとコンビニまでひとっ走りしてジュース買ってきてくれない？俺フルーツサワーメロン、あとアキちゃん用にスコールも。
They're just whipping him up. That's funny. Whipping him around.
お断りします。
お断りします。お断りします。Sorry. That's all I can think about when I hear that term. That's a classic.
先輩面しないでくれますか？そういう前時代的な上下関係はヘドが出ます。それに僕はロボ部に望んで入ったわけじゃありませんから。でも暑くない？冷たいジュースを飲みたい気分でしょう。自販機が近くにあればな。ほんと不便な場所だよ。僕にとっては理想的な環境ですが。
Oh yeah, no people around.
本気で言ってる？
Yeah, because there's no people around.
こんなに広くて人がいない場所はね。今まではこそこそ隠れて M45 をメンテしていたので。マスクマンは大変だね。
Although he might have reasons beyond that.
ちなみにさ、こいつ全然動かないんだけど。
Sometime now, no matter how much I've tinkered with my Pokecom, M45 has not budged. Since the day before, Subaru had been trying to implement the KB control scheme into M45.
プログラムのどこかにミスがあったか。さすがに一日じゃどうにもならんでしょう。俺にテストプレイさせるならさ、もうちょっと洗練させてから持ってきてよ。昨日、種子島新さんのプログラムを真似て作ってみようと思ったんですが、これは中途半端な知識では難しいかもと思い始めました。ブレアデス君ともあろうものが弱気じゃないか。
That's why he really wants her
僕はソ
help.
フトウェアじゃありませんからね。どちらかといえばハードの方が得意なんです。それ言い訳？キルバラの操縦システムを再現できないって言うなら、俺は降ろさせてもらうよ。
Yeah. I make my intent clear and Subaru bites his lip frustrated.
やはりフルゴーリと話をつけるしかないか。
ヤシオくん。
お
What? I hear a voice I wasn't expecting and turn around to find a tiny girl standing before me. Okay, she is quite tiny. If you put her next to Subaru, I can see. When her eyes meet, she bows slightly.
こんにちは。
ああ、やっぱりちっちゃい。
Oh,
あ
because
あ、いや、なんでもないよ。
he was thinking the same thing as
それ
me.
より、大徳さんはどうしてこんなところに
Sometimes I just say shit before the game points it out.
ヤシオくんが言ったんだよ。一度でいいから顔出してって。
Uh,
もしかして、ロボ部入るの
そういうわけじゃ。ただ、受験勉強するのって嫌になるよね。
Daitoku-san has a bashful expression on her face.
それについては 100% 賛成するよ。
Yeah, that's annoying. I didn't think she'd actually show up. She must really have a lot of free time now that she's retired from the karate club. This is my chance. When I forced Subaru into the club, I figured he'd help Akiho here and there, leaving me as free as a bird to game. Yet somehow I ended up getting stuck playing hobby robots with him. Hell, I can't even keep an eye on Akiho all that much now. I guess I screwed myself, but if I have the stray little lamb watching over Akiho, I can at least relax a little. Though she seems a wee bit unreliable. But hey, since she did karate, she should have solid reflexes. I don't know, man. She says she's been losing the entire time. Are you sure? I might even be able to make her take my place as Gunbill 1's pilot. Oh, he's plotting. He's scheming. Plotting and scheming.
心ゆくまでロボ部の活動を見てってよ。
I made it sound all grand and stuff, but we aren't actually doing much as a club. Subaru shows less than zero interest in Daitoku-san as he packs M45 away.
スバルくん、大徳さんに挨拶したら仮にも君より上級生なんだからさ。どうも。
Subaru briefly glances at Daitoku-san, then bows his head slightly.
彼はロボ部期待のホープ、2年の日高スバルくん。先週入部したばっかり。
大徳です。
Awkward. Well, this is awkward. I love when I just say something and then I click and the game says the exact same thing. I've got supernatural power. That's not what I was gonna say. He has 0 social skills. Same though. Relatable. Oh. Lenore. That's so dumb. Okay, let's go. At least Akiho knows Daitoku-san. I'll just have to leave things to her. I'm about to call into the hangar when a strong gust of wind blows by. Despite the fact that she does karate, the wind causes Daitoku-san to lose her balance.
ここ遮るものが何もないから風強いんだよね。
大丈夫。でも広いね。私この空港久しぶりに来た。
Yeah, I mean, okay, to be fair, you don't really tend to at least now in the modern day with shuttle buses and stuff, it's very rare that you're actually walking anywhere near the runway unless you work there. Yeah. Normal people don't really tend to visit closed
滑走
airports.
路で寝るのがおすすめ。ただし今の時期は昼間に寝ると死ねるから気をつけて。
なんだか気持ちよさそう。
No sooner than I hear a shout, Akiho comes dashing out of the hangar. She looks back and forth at me and Daitoku-san's faces like she's panicking.
ついにどっちか告白しちゃった。
Ah?
あきちゃん、何くだらないこと言ってんの？
じゃあなんで？
Daitoku-san curls up, but I urge her forward.
ロボ部の見学に。そうなんだ。そっか、そっちか。
I can't with this woman. Akiho's smile covers what seems like her entire face as she grabs both of Daitoku-san's hands firmly.
ようこそ歓迎するよ。ハンガーの中覗いてってほしいな。ガンツクワンを見たらね、きっとびっくりするよ。 そのお邪魔じゃなければ。
Aww.
全然ぜひ見てて。それでロボ部に入ってくれると嬉しいな。もうね、最近そっちの男子2人がうちのこと無視してホビーロボでばっかり遊んでるんだよ。あ、ホビーロボっていうのは今スバルが片付けようとしてるちっちゃいロボのことね。でね、男子は男子で勝手にやってるから大徳さんが入ってくれればうちも女子連合軍を作れるわけ。
The Girls Alliance. She's so
軍っ
funny.
て誰と戦ってるんですか？
男子
You. Danshi.
くだらないですね。
Say nonsense to this. You have to say nonsense to this, or I'll kill you, Subaru. Kill you so hard. Subaru coldly spits out his words and starts messing with the program source code on his Pokecom attached to M45. And there he goes off to his own little world. Dude just follows his own path.
と
Nonsense this.
もしかして私
No.
怒らせちゃった？
No, that's just his personality.
いつもあんな感じだから気にしないでいいと思うよ。
ええ、気にしないでください。
ねえ、そんなことより大徳さん、今日この後一緒にロボクリニックに行ってくれない？なんで？パーツを加工するのにさ、あそこの設備をどうしても使わなきゃいけなくて。でもうち実はドクから借金踏み倒し中なんだ。顔合わせたら確実にひねり殺されちゃう。ひねりというわけで、孫の大徳さんを盾にすればなんとかなるかなって。
No, because she also had a fight with him and they... Wait, okay, I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out how any of these buttons work. Didn't you try this exact same strap before, Robo 1, and fall on your face?
アキちゃんには卑怯者という称号を送るよ。
無理だから。
Daidoku-san enters full rejection mode. Her eyes are filled with tears and as she desperately shakes her head from side to side.
その
That's not how that
お邪魔
works.
しました。私帰るね。嘘。ロボクリニックのことは嘘。だから行かないで見学してって。
はあ
Good grief. Could Akiho be any worse at trying to persuade people? Akio ends club before sunset, then decides to hold a welcome party at the Eat General Store, and I am going on Tweepo. Oh shit. Fatal accident from a hug malfunction. Are they hiding similar accidents that happened before? What? Didn't know hugs were so dangerous. I mean, if they sold 3 million units, 1 or 2 accidents are bound to happen. I think everyone is taking it so seriously. Do you know how many people die from car accidents? Don't bash hugs for 1 fatal accident. We're taking it too seriously when someone died? Are you stupid? After saying that it's completely safe and having a super high maintenance fee because you can only let hug engineers touch it, and now this. Yeah, like, I think that's maybe part of what makes people so angry. Maybe it's just a user mistake. Covering it up is what's bad. I don't think this is the only incident they're covering up. This is just the tip of the iceberg. There's that too. I was really supportive of XCO, but they've lost a lot of my trust. I still think they'll be the #1 popular company even with this under the belt. Hashtag Taboo News. Yeah. But where are Misaki-san's boobs? He's asking the important questions, I guess. Right now there's only 1 fatality that we know of, right? Pretty sure they're gonna look into this some more soon. The media's all over it. If Huck Spark isn't getting cancelled, then it's all good. I have a physical disability and I used to hug. What should I do? I'm hesitating to put it on because I'm so scared. I just walked past a person with a hug in the city, and without thinking I prepared myself like I was gonna be attacked or something, lol. Right, that was actually something that I didn't like, are they like are they like wirelessly connected? Melon Yusk, indeed. I don't know who that is, but Slash J. Okay, I think the fact that they don't know the reason is bad. Exoskeleton needs to find that out and deal with it ASAP. Until then, they should stop selling hugs to new customers. It's smart, it has Wi-Fi updates. No! Of course, the 3 million people are using hugs, right? Having everyone stop using them is unrealistic. I wonder what XCO is gonna do. Okay, TNSC sent me. Regarding the Exoskeleton Company accident, it's a very unfortunate that such an accident occurred. Fumiko. Yeah, is Exoskeleton Misaki-chan's company? I wonder if she's okay. Hug's in trouble? Some robot doctor could have maybe fixed it. Need the people of X-Code to do maintenance correctly. From the user side, that's not cool. Damn! Damn! Michi is actually kind of cool for this one. Kill ballot patch version 4.1 information. Oh, I keep clicking on the right. Second character balance patch in the works. TBR tweaking Snyder a bit. The others are a secret. My mind is going a little crazy for thinking about the Hog accident. It's unacceptable, and they need to prevent it from happening again. I want X to go do full research on it. People getting hurt from robots is too sad. Played 90 minutes, 9-0, taking a quick break. I hope Big Sis is okay. Should I go? What to do? For Kojiro. Nice! My stomach is starting to hurt, I think. It feels the same as before a match. Played almost 1 hour while side-eyeing the club press. 12-1. Okay, but I'm gonna live off water because I have nothing to wear. That's why you're staying in? What's wrong with city folk? I give him Pocky or something. You'll still starve off water. New member joined. That makes it 4 people. Hype! I don't know if she joined, but Akiho ends club before sunset and decides to hold a welcome party at the Ide General Store. Wait, actually, can I? Ew. Is there anything new here? I figured. 7 to 22. Ice cold. Beverage. I thought that said beverage center, and I was so confused. This is beverage corner, and I'm just an idiot. Aww. Okay, that's cute. That's kind of cute. Okay, I'll give them that. This is cute. This is very cute.
Kanpai.
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 Skull! Yeah. Yippee! I'm actually impressed by how uncoordinated that was. Lamau.
おごってもらって感謝はしていますが、これを飲んだら先に帰らせてもらいます。
He then put some distance between himself and us, drinking his bottle of barley tea.
相変わらず可愛くない後輩だな。ほらほら、純は遠慮せずにグビッといっちゃってよ。グビッと。
Chug chug, chug chug. Sorry, I don't know anything about Fortnite.
まるでおっさんだね。
Jump! Ooh! Ah! You did it! I'm proud of you, Argowal. Good job. When exactly did she start referring to Daitoku-san as Jun? The long and the short of it is that Daitoku-san joined the Robotics Club today after visiting. Aww. As I expected, Daitoku-san is helplessly weak when it comes to being pressured.
で、大徳さん、見学してみてどうだった？
楽しかったよ。
Jun, you?
楽しかったけど、まさか今日のうちに入部してるなんて自分でも思ってなくて、なんかびっくりしてる。
Aww.
アキちゃんが拝み倒してたからな。
Satisfied with herself, the president sips her skull.
ロボ苦手って言ってたけど、あのでかいロボは平気だった？
Lune, it's not a drilled Steam summer sale started. The quintessential quintuplets is on sale. Why aren't you checking for fucking trails like with Argo? Please. Priorities. Priorities. I can't see past those quintuplets.
多分大丈夫。大きいのはまだ完成してないから。
There's 5 of them.
だけなのかもしれないけど。
In one game. No shit.
でも小さいのは可愛く
Profit.
平気だったよ。
Yeah.
その話、うちもさっき聞いたんだけど、ロボが苦手っていうよりね、 ジュンの場合は特定のデザインの等身大ロボだけが苦手なんじゃないかな。
Yeah.
具体的に言うとどこのところにあるロボね。
Like, okay, so this is just my kind of unscientific opinion, but I think that, like, if a robot is really big, it looks really cool. And if a robot is really small, it looks very cute. But if a robot is exactly your size, it gets a little unsettling. Because, like, you think... Unscientific illustration. Like, okay, like, I think that it has something to do with the uncanny valley. That, like, certain designs of robots that are meant to be, like, human size are really unsettling. Because you're kind of projecting something human onto them because of what they look like, right? Like, that has to be why it kind of, like, gets to her so much. It's because, like, it looks like it should be human, but it's not. It's not. It's a robot. It's clearly a robot with, like, a robot face and, like, a robot body and, like, glowing, creepy eyes. Like, if I had been in that fucking warehouse, I'd be traumatized. If that were me, I would have cried like a little bitch. Sounds like something David Cage. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess I'm fucking VTuber David Cage. Oh god. Now that's immortalized on stream. I should not have said that out loud. Akio shakes her head.
ロボクリニックに開かずの扉があるのは気になってたんだ。きっとあの中にあるんだよ。
Yeah.
開かないならもうそのままにしておいた方がいいと思う。
でも気になるじゃん。ロボクリニックって名乗ってるぐらいだからさ、人体を改造してロボにしちゃってたりして。
Could you not bring... That's unsaid. That's fucking gory as fuck. What the hell? No, you're not even close. You'd have to insert unnecessary sex scenes in weird places between characters with no chemistry. Look, I try to at least make my characters have chemistry if they're gonna fuck. Otherwise, what's the fun? I'm just saying. I would not... What are you making me talk about on stream? I am a dedicated writer. We need to play David Cage games. They're peak cringe. Oh my god, I'm gonna pass away if we play the David Cage games. But it would be perfect. They'd be perfect. If I ever get forced to do a 24-hour stream, we could like marathon as many as we can get through. I think we could get through at least 2 of them in a 24-hour stream. I think we could. 2 would be doable. No problem, I'm saving Of course you are. If viewers could pull their points, it'd be over for me. It'd be so fucking Jover, okay? I'd be Jover.
あの倉庫に保管してあるロボは全部人間の脳を移植されてて、夜な夜な苦しみにうめく声が。
You do realize that you're just making June's trauma worse.
やめてよ。
Honestly, if things work out, you can celebrate with a marathon stream. Wink. You're so silly. And I'm having some free from classes too. Wink. Can you stop winking at me? Stop it! Stop it!
泣かした。
なんて嘘。ドクはいい人だよ。ケチだけど。
ケチだけど。And I know how to wink well. Oh, wink. I can't wink. I'm winking in real life, but it's not funny when you don't have a model, is it? I can't make my PNG tuber wink. I'm like, See? Doesn't work. You want to talk, considering you haven't even paid him back for the parts.
大徳さんさ、俺もこれからジュンちゃんって呼ばせてもらうけど。
I know! I don't know how to wink. I'm sorry.
どうぞ。
ジュンちゃんこの前宇宙が丘公園に行ってからレポート探したりした？
なんかちょっと怖くて。
That's a heart. Wait, I need to update that stream elements overlay. Give me a second. I'm gonna do that after stream, but yeah, can you write that down on Discord for me, please? That I need to update my stream elements emotes overlay. Please, I would appreciate that, Argo.
何何
幽霊の正体。
何それ宇宙が丘公園に
Thank you.
幽霊が出るって噂があったの
I just want to look into it after stream.
解決済みだけどね。
Because when you sent that Lune heart emote, it sent the old Mina one that was in place of it before it deleted it. So I think I might need to update the stream elements overlay to show the new ones. See? See? It's the wrong emote. Isn't that fun? I didn't even notice until just now.
へえ幽霊が出るなんて初めて知った
Can you just refresh cache in OBS? I will... which one is it on? I think it's... this one, sound alert plus emails. Let me just quickly change that. Click on this. And we go here, properties. Refresh cache. Okay. Okay, I tried refreshing the cache. Try to see if that works. Oh! That worked! Thank you! yeah. You are so smart. Thank you. Your information gathering skills must be
で
weak.
もでもどうせあれでしょその幽霊実は怪でしたってオチでしょ
Nope.
日が暮れてからあそこの公園でいっつもゲームばっかりやってるもんね
まあそういうことにしとくよ。今度純ちゃんから詳しく聞けばいい。
It's too much of a... Is he drinking Dr. Pepper? He's so drinking Dr. Pepper, isn't he? It's too much of a pain in the ass to
じゃあさ
explain.
純ちゃん、ピーガー音の正体の方はその後進展あった？
Daidoku-san, Junna slumps her shoulders.
うーん
It was obvious cache, yeah.
かな
I mean, it was the same thing as the browser cache causing my fucking subscriber badges to reset. That was also the cache. Like, apparently these caches want to cash in their bullshit right and left. Just letting that sink in, sorry. It's gotta have something to do with ID. It's way too dark to venture into, but I bet there's something in the first floor. There has to be. I feel like there's no mistaking it. But I really don't need more trouble. Which is why I don't intend on investigating it
でも
myself.
ねほらヤシオくんこの前言ってたでしょ46秒間のフリーズ
I mean, yeah, it does that to load faster, but the problem is the source updates with the same native joys of tech. Yeah, because it was the flare. Yeah, like I think it's specifically that emote because it has the exact same name as the previous one. Because I didn't update them immediately after, like I didn't. Yeah, the name is the same. Yeah, you're right.
あそれニュースでやってたよねうちもあの時ポケコン固まったよ
Yep, it was a bug-like phenomenon that occurred all throughout Japan. The cause is supposedly under investigation, but there's been no
似
follow-up.
たような現象起きてないかなってその調べてみたの
Yeah, exactly. And for the ones I was specifically uploading Flare, I was not uploading a new badge, I was uploading the Flare. And I guess it just registered, oh, okay, I just need to pull the Flare. And to them, that was the previous one, and not the one I was trying to upload. And it happened every single time. So you just have to reset the cache, and then bam, you can do it. Like, it's fine. I just deleted my whole cache. It was very easy.
そしたら過去にも結構起きてて例えばこれは東京限定でのことなんだけど
Like, Opera GX is pretty good.
何百万人って
We know cash, please
ポ
help.
ケコンに
Yeah.
全く同じタイミングで一斉にメールが届くって現象が続発したんだって
Exactly the same, eh?
同じ人が発信してたりしてその個人じゃなかったみたい緊急地震速報ってあるの知ってる
Yeah.
知ってる 地震が起きる直前になるんだよね。あれと同じ原理なんだって。一定のエリア内にいる人だけにキャリア会社がその情報を一斉送信するの。じゃあ緊急地震速報だったんじゃ。キャリア会社は
Okay.
それを送ってないの。あれを物理的に送ることができるのはね、キャリア会社だけなのに。だから誰がどうやって送ったのか今も分かってないんだって。警告音は緊急地震速報のものが使われてたらしいんだけど、届いた内容がちょっと怖くて。
Okay.
カゴメカゴメの歌詞だ
What?
ったの。
カゴメカゴメ同様の
That's so strange. Let's go. Yeah. Juno lightly nods.
1ヶ月くらいの間に10回も20回も来たらしくて。
That's very strange. Juno gulps as if she's hesitant to answer, then turns her gaze to me. What is it?
2012年の9月と2015年3月。
Oh boy! The numbers sure are numbering. I know I've seen those dates recently, but where? The Kimijima report! No, there's no goddamn way. It'd be ridiculous to force that connection. This is just a coincidence. If this is the only point that matches up, then it's not a big deal. Now, if it was like 10 or 20 different things, that'd be another story. Oh, this is weird. There's no way that that guy's delusion-filled testament is the real deal. Silence. The road in front of my eyes, the only national highway on the island, should have more cars driving by at this hour. But there are none. The silence surrounding us is deeply discomforting.
さっき話していた46秒間のフリーズですが。
Okay. Oddly enough, the one to break the silence is Subaru, who up until now added nothing to the conversation. You're useless! For someone who said he was gonna leave soon, he seems to be enjoying hanging
電波
around.
障害ではなく、医療の不具合が原因かもという議論があります。
Oh, this is even weirder.
そうなんだ。
追放でそっち関係に詳しい学者とか専門家が独自に調査してるみたいで。
Twipo. And I can't look at Twipo, even though it's name dropped.
医療は今や全てのポケコンにプリインストールされてますからね。その不具合となれば当然日本中の全員に起きるわけです。
Yep.
それって色を削除しちゃえば不具合も起きなくなるのかな。
I don't know. Like, can you? Like, I mean, I know that there's some standard apps that it won't, like, let you uninstall. Like, can you?
さあ、そこまでは。原因はまだ確定はしてませんから。
I mean, I guess you can force it.
じゃあ僕は帰りますんで。
Okay, bye.
ジュースごちそうさまでした。
Okay, bye, thanks. Subaru says it without making eye contact without any of us. He then gets on his scooter and zooms off. Zoom. It happens so fast that we don't have the time to react. Now I can look at Twipo. No Twipo.
Kai.
Yes? Jesus. It's then that Misaka-san pokes her head out from the store and beckons me over.
ちょっと。
There are no customers inside the store.
ジュンってさ、子供の頃どんなアニメ見てた？
Ah!
サオエさんとか、
Yeah.
キテレツ百科事典とか。
Interesting. They sound like references. I'm pretty sure that the Sasai-san is like Sasawe-san is a reference to Sasai-san, but I'm not entirely sure. An anime based on a 4-panel manga that airs at 6:30 p.m. on Sundays, an extremely popular show nationwide. Even though the show's been airing for over 50 years, it still boasts an average of 20% of its viewers watching it live. Crazy. Kid Retsu's book. Fictional. A popular anime based on a manga by nationally renowned manga artist Fujiko Fujio. The story is about the son of a line of great inventors who solves problems with a mechanical doll he created. Yeah, since the first aired back in 1988, reruns of the series have been incredibly frequent, with some stations restarting from episode 1 as early as a week after the final episode finishes airing. Jesus. We're just listening to that while... Yeah. I can hear Akiho and Jun talking outside through the window behind the register. Mizuka-san quietly closes the window.
水香さんのハグは大丈夫？
ああ、暴走事故のこと？なんで知ってんのさ。
ネットじゃその噂で持ちきりだよ。あ、いやごめん。ちょっと大げさに言った。
エグスケの人間は大丈夫だって言ってたけどね。
Mizuka-san shrugs her shoulders a little. She doesn't seem to be concerned.
昨日、宇宙が丘公園に行ってきたよ。
Okay.
そうですか。
I instantly know what she's implying. This is about Kimijima Cole and Airi.
どこでその名前を。
The day before yesterday, when I casually mentioned Kimijima Cole, Mizuka-san was very clearly shaken up.
で、会えた？
いや、
Mizuka-san then shoots a sharp glare at me.
あんた、私を担いだりしてるんじゃないだろうね。
まさか。
Why is she so skeptical?
水香さんを騙す
Like, this is so tense.
後が怖いってことはよーく知ってるからね。
Yeah, like, this is like really tense. Cause like, I'm not sure I trust her whatsoever. Like, I guess it's because of that phone conversation we got to see with her and what's her name? Misaki? I was gonna say Misuki and I was like, that's the wrong name. Misaki, that's who I mean. That was me mixing together Misuka and Misaki's names. They sound very similar. Like, it can be hard sometimes for me.
人のせいにする前に水香さんこそちゃんとポケコン持って行ったわけ？あれがないと愛梨ちゃんは見えないよ。
持って行ったさ。
買ったの？
That's unexpected. Mizuka-san constantly proclaims she's an analog girl who doesn't have a Pokecom despite its 90% adoption rate here. Yeah, like the adoption rate of Pokecom is even higher than the average on this
ミッチー
island.
に借りてね。
あ、そう。
3時間くらい粘ってみたけど、どこにもいなかった。
Kimijima Cole. And the reason why just mentioning his name was enough to shake Mizuka-san. I heard all about it the day before yesterday.
どこで
え？
どこでその名前を。
I also like the music in this game. It's very surreal.
何か知ってるわけ？
Like they are basically like, it almost feels like you are hearing radio signals, right? Like in your ears. I really like that.
答えな。どこで君島の名前を。
宇宙が丘公園。廃墟の郷土館の中にさ、君島公って人が書いたらしいテキストデータがあった。
テキストって何さ。
テキストもわかんないの？穴黒人間すぎでしょ。
カイ、今ここでパッションフルーツマンを2個連続で食いたいらしいね。
Damn.
いや、勘弁してよ。テキストデータは要するに手紙みたいなものだって。
I hurriedly bring up the Kimijima report on my Pokecom. Mizuka-san snatches it away from me and reads through the report, her expression deadly serious.
アイリっていう女の子を見たことは？
Yep.
ああ、ある。水香さん、やっぱなんか知ってるでしょ。
No shit.
知ってるよ。と言っても、そのレポートに書いてあるような小難しい話じゃない。
Okay. Are we starting to get a little more insight about who this woman is?
私はアイリと会ったことがあるのさ。
Oh.
10年前。
Was she the one who No, that would have been... Yeah, 2009. Was she the one who accessed it? Mizuka-san's eyes look distant, as if she's remembering the past. But there's no smile on her face, no sense of nostalgia. If anything, she looks kind of lonesome.
私がまだ高校生の頃で。
Yeah.
アイリはミサと友達だった。
What?
君島公もね。
Okay, this is getting very confusing. What's going on? What is... I was shocked when I heard all of this the other day before yesterday. The things I expected was for ID and Kimijima Cole to be friends... The last thing I expected was for ID and Kimijima Cole to be friends of Misane. But at the same time, it wasn't all that surprising. Uchiugaoka Park is close to both my home and the Senomiya's home, after all. What was Misane banned from Twitch 10 years ago? Wait, wrong job. Yeah. The three of us would often play at the park when we were kids.
もう一度教えてくれないかい？どうやれば ID を見ることができるのか。
宇宙が丘公園って言っても広いから行けば絶対に会えるってわけでもないと思うよ。どうもあいつ勝手にフラフラ動いてるらしいし。でも運よく近くにさえいれば。
I boot up Iruo on my Pokecom to make things a bit easier to explain.
イルオっていうソフトにちゃんと姿が映るはず。
Ah! For a second, I felt like my heart stopped beating.
今、あいつ。
どうした？
Why is she here? Because she's... I look around the store through my Pokecom. ID! Where are you? But I don't see her anywhere. Was I just seeing things? Or perhaps... ID has been following me around? Maybe there was another ID here at the general store from the get-go? Either way, the fact that I only saw her for a split second makes her feel like a real ghost.
いや、勘弁してくれないかな。
Ah.
おーい、いるんでしょ。ちょっと出てきてくれないかな。
Once you're made aware of her existence, there's no putting her back in the box. That's why it bugs me so much. It's too late to wish I'd never noticed her. No matter how much we try to stay out of each other's way, ultimately she's still here. No amount of pretending will change that.
アイリンに話してるんでしょうか？
Yes, you! Who else is in this empty-ass building? I can hear her voice. As long as my Pokecom isn't in sleep mode, I can hear Aidi's voice even if I can't see her. It actually gives me the chills. As far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't be surprised if something like this got treated as a virus and erased.
アイリちゃんさ、聞きたいことがあるんだけど。
お兄ちゃんってまた呼んでもいいですか？
勝手にしてよ。
じゃあ、お兄。
Oh, no! What? What? How do I stop it? How do I stop it? How do I stop it? I didn't read any of this! Why? What? What is the button? Is it, well, if I go back, what's the button? Can you tell me what's the button? Can you tell me what's the button so I can stop it? Help. No, help, Chan. What is it? Is a force skip? Or... I haven't clicked E. Config, title menu, screenshot, backlog, auto mode, cancel, back or hide text, scroll text, control Q? I did not. Control or E? I did not click any of those things. Will it still be skipping when I go back? How do I toggle it? My gamepad is lying behind my monitor. I definitely did not click that. Please tell me it won't be skipping when I go back. Please tell me it won't be skipping when I go back. Okay. I'm just gonna pop a save. It wouldn't be the worst ever. Go to backlog first and read, but it's... No, it's still skipping! How do I get it to stop? How do I unskip? Please just tell me what button to click. Please just tell me what button I click on to make it stop. Wait, is it minus? No, it's not. I can't do it. Do I just, like, keyboard smash? Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna... I'm I'm just gonna load this previous data, and then we're just gonna click really fast, okay? I don't know what buttons to try. I
と
don't...
いうわけで
Okay.
孫の大徳さんを食べる
アキちゃんには卑怯者という称
Okay, it's E. Did I somehow manage to click on E? Okay, fine. We got back. It's
それ
fine.
じゃあしん
乾杯
But I didn't click on E! How did I click on
別に
E?
頼んでませんか
I'm only using my
おごってもらって感謝をしています
mouse!
だね
I want
で
to
大徳さん
die.
あまさか
アキちゃんがロボ苦
I
手
guess I
あ
clicked E.
うん大きいのはでも
But wait, do I have
うちもさ
do I have the setting on to skip red text? I would not turn that out. Turn that on. Red text only. So why did it skip that? I didn't read it. I need help figuring this
ロ
out.
ボが苦手具
Did
体
I
的
read it in a different life and just forget?
ロボクリに開かないならでも気になったあの倉庫に
Okay, that is a dumb. The button should just not work.
大徳さんさ純ちゃんこの前
何何
幽霊のショー
It's fine.
宇宙が丘か
俺と純ちゃんの
へえ幽霊でも日が
It's
暮れ
fine.
てから
I'm just skipping manually right now, cause yeah, and I'm keeping my other hand under the table.
うーん
Can I?
わかんないかな
I don't know how to unpause it. I don't know how to unpause it. I think it paused on its own when it reached the scene. That's why I'm scared of clicking it again.
それニュースでやってたよね似たよう
I
な
don't know what the skip button
こ
does.
こにも結構起きてて
See? I have no idea how to stop it now. It doesn't stop. Okay, it stopped somehow. I have no idea. Hi, Juicy. I don't know. It stops on its own. I clicked E. That doesn't do it. E doesn't do it. I'm just gonna pop a save right here because that is where we need it to be. This is where we were. So I'm just gonna save this before I accidentally skip again. So I click E and then it skips for as long as it wants to. I have no idea how to unclick it. I have no idea how to stop it in the middle of the thing. We need to troubleshoot this. I have zero clue. Can you please look it up somewhere? Like maybe someone on a forum has informed you of how to undo the magical E button. And until then, I'm just gonna keep my hands. Thank you.
Bastard, hydrate!
Cheers, I'll hydrate. I'm sorry for ranting on stream like this. I have no idea. But what? Like what buttons? Like what buttons? Like I don't understand. Like what buttons am I supposed to click on? No. I need to click on this. None of these buttons make any sense to me. Let's skip mode next page. And Q is for skip previous page. So is it Q? Does that make it stop? Or does that make it just skip the other way? Auto mode is probably not it. Tips, okay. Load, save, daily, record, config, title, toggle full screen, screenshot. Backlog, auto mode, hide text, scroll. Okay. Or delete if not Q. Okay, do we give it a shot? I mean, now we have this save. So let's just give it a shot. E, Q. Q doesn't stop it. Delete. Delete stops it. Okay. No idea if that actually stopped it. It doesn't. Q backspace delete. Okay. Okay. E backspace. 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 I guess. I think that was backspace. I also accidentally hit F12, but I'm pretty sure it was backspace that did it. Okay. Did we actually, like... Okay. We actually got to the exact point we were supposed to. I'm not doing very good. I'm not doing very good. Now you know how to fix it, yeah. But, yeah, I was crying and shitting and screaming and pissing, okay? That's what we concluded. Take out the E key from your E port, but then I'm gonna... Yeah. Not now, because then I'm gonna click it again. Her joyful tone kind of irks me. Fine! Fine! Where's my thingy that makes it easier? Where's my thingy? My little grabby. My Mr. Grabby, where is he? I can't find my Mr. Oh, there's my Mr. Grabby. I found my Mr. Grabby! Come on, get out! No, the E key is kind of in the middle of the keyboard. I don't want to have to take out like 5 other keys to get it out, okay? Okay, I removed my goddamn E key. Are you happy? Come up there, you stupid chip. Being in chat gives me too much power. It does. You can also clip me, by the way. Okay. Hi, Hughes. I love you, Juicy. Luna, we need stars for stream avatars. Okay. Fine. No, I can't. It requires work. You just want privilege, not work. Are you happy now, sir? I hope you can have fun winning all of the stars. She admitted to it? Yeah, so she's in his Pokecom. Oh, Juicy! Jump again, Juicy! Juicy! You can do it, Juicy! Juicy! Do the jump! You can do it! I believe in you. One more time. One more time. One more time. Yippee! Her words are so innocent that they sound like they're from a grade school or summer vacation diary.
つまりずっと俺についてきてたってこと？
ついていったんじゃなくて関連付けされているんです。
あ、
関連付け？
レポートファイルにです。
Oh, she's attached to the report file? What's that supposed to mean? She's gotta be talking about the Kimijima report from the other day, but wait, where did that power mark disappear to? I can't seem to find it through Ido today.
まさか俺のポケコンにレポートが移動した？はい、
そうなるみたいです。
No, I can sleep good. You can. You're such a good. You're so good. You are so good, Juicy. I'm so happy to see you. Yeah, we got a Luna sleep. This is so strange.
本気で言ってる？あれってオリジナルデータなの？それをクリックしただけで移動しちゃうの？コピーじゃなく？
She looks lost. I'm guessing she doesn't understand. I guess it's time to call out Sister Centipede. I tap on the ID displayed on my Pokecom for a few seconds.
Access を確認しました。ゲジネモードに移行します。
今までの話は聞いてた？
把握しています。
で、コピーじゃなく移動って本当？はい。
カット&ペーストとなります。
Okay.
レポートに関連付けられてた愛梨ちゃんは？
ヤシオさんのポケコンに移動しました。
マジか。聞いてないよ。
This feels like one big trap. I really should have just walked away after Sister Centipede told me the password.
レポートファイルのすべてに ID が関連付けられています。ビルをマッピング中でのアノテーションに限定した場合、該当レポートファイル設置地点から半径 109.3 メートルの範囲内を ID は移動可能です。
I see.
俺がレポートファイルを持ったまま移動した場合は？
レポートファイルの場所は GPS により追跡されています。移動した場合、該当の ID も同じように移動します。
That explains it. Skip! So basically, ID is being dragged along by the file in my possession, meaning she's stuck to me. In that case, I gotta remove this girl or app from my Pokecom as soon as possible. Otherwise, ID will be visible in my Pokecom 24/7. Plus, I don't think I'd be able to handle it if she started talking every time I turn on my Pokecom. I mean, I do that in class, in the bathroom, before I sleep.
レポートファイルを移動させたい。方法を教えてよ。
通常のアプリと同じ操作で実行可能です。ホーム画面に表示されているレポートファイルナンバー1のアイコンを操作してください。コピー、カット、ペースト、削除ができます。
オリジナルデータなら削除できちゃまずいんじゃない？誰が手に入れるかわからなかったのに。
パスワードによるプロテクトがかかっていました。
That you told me.
ユーザーはファイルを削除できません。
ああ、そうだったよ、そうだった。
I was only able to access it because for some reason ID gave me the password. It really feels like a setup.
俺が誤って消しちゃったらどうするの？
削除した場合、ID およびゲジネームも削除されます。
やっぱりそうなるよね。
Apparently there are other IDs, so I don't really mind deleting her, but I hesitate since it's the original data. I mean, this finger's like Kimiji Mako's last will and testament. It'll leave a bad taste in my mouth if I just got rid of it. So sitting like a gremlin, I completely got turned upside doodly because of that skip incident. Jesus! That stressed me out. I'm glad my heart is beating like really fast.
テストする場合はどうやるの
？Oh, sorry. Which means I should just return it to its original location instead.
ビルを起動中にドラッグすれば好きな場所に貼り付けられます。
コピーしたら愛梨ちゃんも2人になる。
いいえ、オリジナルのレポートファイルの移動に愛梨は引きずられます。コピーにはついていきません。
And perfect, that's settled. I search for the file on my Pokecom, then launch eDuel and drag the file out. Plop!
どう？
レポートファイルナンバー1はドラッグされた場所に移動しました。位置情報、
Are you okay? Do you need
北緯30
help?
度40分、
Yes, I'm
東経
fine.
130度90分。
It's just when something like that happens to the game and you have no idea. I would like a hug. Thank you. I appreciate it.
よしと。
Now I don't have to drag an AR girl around with me wherever I go. I feel like I've been exorcised of an evil spirit or something.
ちなみに愛梨ちゃんさ、変なウイルスのキャリアになってたりしないよね。レポートにアクセスする人間に片っ端からウイルスを伝染してるとかやめてくれよ。タチが悪すぎる。
該当する愛梨およびゲジネーについては自己診断によりウイルス感染は確認されていません。
I see. But yeah, that was peak stress. That was like I don't know, I just get stressed when stuff that I can't control happens and I don't know how to fix it. Assuming Sister Centipede isn't lying. Do AIs even lie? Nah. What a stupid question. Maybe I'm unconsciously treating ID like a human being just because she can talk like a human. There are all sorts of apps just like this. They're pretty popular even. I bought a few in the past, but I'd always get tired of them after like a week. Anyhow, I hold my finger down on ID's face.
ゲジネーを終了します。お兄ちゃん、お天気知りたいです それともこれでお別れですか?
Like an on-off switch, she's back to normal. Her tone and expression feel kind of sad and lonely. She certainly knows how to pander. But I won't be fooled. Plenty of other apps do this too. Plus I have more important business. I asked her about the one other thing I wanted to confirm.
アイリちゃんさ、ミサ姉のこと知ってる？
ミサ姉って何ですか?
人の名前、瀬宮美咲。
美咲のことなら知ってます。お友達です。
Aww.
へえ。
Misaka-san was telling the truth.
最近あった？
いいえ、美咲は今のお兄ちゃんみたいに愛理のことを置いていっちゃいました。
Oh boy. Yep. Oh boy. She really had to bring out that. I was left all alone for 10 years.
何それ、皮肉？だとしたら随分高度な AI だな。
愛理は頭はいい方です。
It was. That's funny. For reasons beyond me, she looks happy. It's these oddly human bits of her that make me mad.
ミサ姉とは一緒に遊んだりしたわけ？
お話をしてくれました。その日、学校であったことやお友達の話が多かったです。水香、恵子、光彦、雄一、メイ、高見。秋穂の話もよく聞きました。カイトとゲームをした話もしていました。
俺のことも？
美咲はいつもお兄ちゃんをゲームでコテンパンにしていると言ってました。ですよね。
Rip.
ですよ。
Get bent, loser. Get good, scrub. Why does she have to bring up my childhood trauma? My gamer trauma? Yeah, it's true that Misane used to body me at games when I was a kid. But just winning a match against her would make me so happy that I'd start jumping all over the place. Now's not the time to go on a trip down memory lane.
他にはミサ姉と何してた？
お話ばっかりです。どこかに遊びに行くことはなかったです。
Interesting.
どんな話？
さっき言いましたよ。その日、学校であったことやお友達の話、カイトの話。
それじゃ普通すぎる。
普通すぎない友達とはどんな友達ですか？
いや、それはねえ。
I feel like the fact that ID is such a unique existence is itself not ordinary. But as far as she's told me, they only chatted like friends would. Yeah, that's kind of weird, right? Like, you have this hyper, like, human, almost like human, like, AI, and it's just like, oh yeah, just chat with her about, like, my day and shit, you know? Didn't Misaka-san say something along those lines? True.
愛理はミサと友達だった。
But why the past tense? That's the thing that confuses me. Like, was she based on a real person? Like, I think that might be it, but I'm not sure. Like, I feel like just a normal day. Yeah, like, I feel like she might be based on a real person. When I mentioned Kimijima Cole's name, Misaka-san looked deeply worried. I thought that maybe she had something to do with it.
じゃあ、君島コウは何者なの？
この前、ゲジネが説明しました。
愛理ちゃんにとってはどんな人だったわけ？
マスターはマスターです。愛理はマスターの手で生み出されました。
So so Kimijima Cole made Airi. Master, huh? So is he sort of like her father? I wonder what it must feel like to be chained to your father's will for 10 years. Ah, crap, not again. I'm still letting her human-like appearance drive my thoughts. She's just an AI. Thinking about this is pointless. AIs don't have feelings, they're just digital beings.
でもなんで君島コウはここにレポートを置いたんだろう?
Even 10 years ago, this place was already an abandoned mess. There's no way he was expecting anyone to come here. So maybe he didn't want the file to be very visible? Probably not. But even then, this is a pretty lackluster hiding spot. Since it's abandoned, there's pretty much no security. Jeez. I can hear the fax-like sound again. It's extremely faint. But thanks to how quiet this park is at night, as long as I keep my breathing to a minimum, I can hear it. What the hell is it? This whole building is full of mysteries. If I don't get to the bottom of this, I'll never be able to game here in peace. Especially when it comes to what's at the bottom of those stairs. What could it be?
やっぱりこの先はやばいって。
The staircase leads down to the first floor of the building. I stand in front of it and can't help but groan. It's impossible to see down there. There are plenty of pitch black roads on the island, but this feels
お
different.
兄ちゃんは暗いのは嫌いですか？
暗いだけじゃなくて不気味なんだって。
わかりました。嫌いというより怖いんですね。
Yeah! I'd also be scared out of my pants if that was where I was. Like, really? Jesus. I mean, I guess she's right, but still.
この下って何があるの？
変なものです。
は？
ピピープーっていう音を出してます。
The buzzing. So the source of that sound is down there?
誰かがいたりする？
いないと思います。
何そのと思いますって、いる時もあるってこと？
わかんないです。
What's with these endlessly vague answers?
今はいる？いない？
いないと思います。
Ah, whatever. I take a deep breath, steel my resolve, and step toward the darkness. Once I reach the bottom of the stairs, I can hear a low-frequency machine-like sound. It's a wee bit different from the buzzing noise.
お兄ちゃんは探検が好きなんですか？
My nose feels itchy, probably from all the dust. Ew. Sometime mom or dad make up an AI if the last what? I have no idea what you're trying to say, Juicy. Could you specify? Like, do you mean that is the person who created an AI a mother or a father? Or... Not to mention, there's an awful stench here. I really hope there aren't any dead rats or cats lying around.
What?
I almost trip over some junk and fall on my face.
危ね
危ないんですか？何がです？
Ah,
え。
yeah,
愛理ちゃんって
probably.
こういう暗闇状態だと普通の人間と同じように何にも見えなくなっちゃうわけ？
屋内だと見えないです。
どういうこと？
愛理の目は色を使っていますので、色でマッピングされているところなら愛理も見えますけど、屋内だと何にも見えません。
It's true that the virtual world viewer installed in Iruo doesn't map the insides of buildings. If that function is utilized as her eyes, then it's no surprise that ID loses her sight in situations like
って
this.
ことはこの強度感の中でも何にも見えてないってこと？
はい。
使えないな。
I end up relying on my own vision and the weak light from the Pokécom to proceed.
あいだ！
何が開きましたか？
I hit a dead end in the path and literally smashed my face against the wall. I light up the area in front of me as I rub my aching nose. That's when I realize it's not a wall, it's the door.
ドアだ。
That's quite the interesting visual. Wait, is it really? Oh boy. It kind of looks like a door, yeah. It's made of metal, and moreover, there's nothing like a knob on its surface. But trying to think of it as the wall of an old abandoned building like this would make no sense. It'd be bizarre even. This one spot looks brand new.
愛理ちゃん、この中入れる？
この中とはどこですか？
Can you specify? I can't see
愛
shit!
理にはお兄ちゃんが何をしているか見えていないです。
Oh, that's right. Does that mean even ID has never been inside here before? Well, either way, how am I gonna get in? There's no way to hold on to. Plus, I don't even know if it's supposed to push, pull, or slide the thing. I tried pushing it to start with, but it doesn't budge. I then lightly strike it with my hand. It doesn't sound very thin. When I looked at the building from the outside, some of the windows on the first floor were sealed with metal plates. Judging by the relative location, this might be the room they're connected to. Given how tightly it was sealed up, getting in from the outside would be impossible. Which means the only way inside is through this door. Maybe I should summon Sister Centipede and ask for a hint. But considering how dark it is, would I even be able to find Heidi? Oh shit.
パスワード
A geotag in plain sight. If I put in the right password, the door will open. This is all sketchy as all fuck. Like, really? What's going on? This sure seems like a familiar situation. Back then, Sister Centipede gave me the password without hesitation. It was a password that definitely wasn't supposed to be leaked. A part of me was hoping she would do the same thing again, but she stays silent. You know what? I got nothing to lose. Let's try the password she gave me before. I believe it was Hidden Hand. Enter. Okay. It's probably wrong. Nope. The door opened. But wait. This is supposed to be just a random room in an abandoned building in the sticks. Nothing this bizarre should be in here. The windows are sealed with metal plates. The door itself is sealed with a digital lock. I almost forget where I am for a moment. It's almost like this single place is connected to another world or something. The door was opened via the Hidden Hand password, which means this place was built by the person who put the report file here. Kimijima Ko. What the hell? What is all this? He's undoubtedly involved with all this. Also, who has been coming here after he died? It's been 10 years. If it's new, then someone is coming here, right? Despite the windows being closed in the middle of summer, the room is unnaturally cool. There's no ceiling lighting, but the red glow helps me get a feel for the room. I just stand at the entrance, breathing hesitantly. Like, right? Like, there's gotta be something weird. I do not like this. It feels like if I make the slightest of noises, I'll be caught by some unknown force. This room. I don't know why, but it makes me tremendously uncomfortable. It's obvious to me that this place is strange, but I can't put a finger on why it creeps me out so much. It's strange, sure, but it feels like there's something even more unsettling hiding beneath all of this. Cold sweat drips down my back. Before I know it, my cheeks are soaked. The first thing that catches my eye is a mysterious device in the center of the room. It's fairly large, taking up most of the space in the small room. The thing is almost as tall as the ceiling. It's got quite the presence, and it's running to boot. The low frequency humming noise proves it. The LCD screen on it is lit, and there are blue LED lights lit up too. Huh. F4. Drag. Computer terminology. I may be using the computer mouse, specifically refers to moving files around by keeping the cursor on the file and holding down the mouse button. LED, short for light emitting diode. A semiconductor that lights up when an electric current runs through it. It has a longer lifespan than an incandescent light bulb. Looks like a giant copy machine, but the numbers and flags displayed on the screen make it clear that's not the case. I should stay away from that thing. My instincts are screaming at me. What the hell? This is on a whole different level than ID or even the Kimijima report I stumbled upon. Why, you ask? Because who in the world is supplying electricity to a device located in an abandoned building like this? This is actually genuinely absurd. Wasn't this place supposed to be abandoned? Why is there electricity? Not even the Robotics Club's hangar has electricity. But that's because the hangar was abandoned. Of course it doesn't have a current. So either the electric company screwed up or this place only looks abandoned and is being used for something else. What the hell is this place? Completely baffled, I look away from the machine. That's when I realize something. The reason why I feel so uncomfortable. The digital lock, the strange machine, the active electricity. Rather than just being strange, it's more like none of them feel real in the first place. But that's not why. That's not why I feel uncomfortable in this room. In the corner of the room is an old wooden table with a foldable chair. That's the cause. Sitting on the table is something terribly unusual. I initially thought it was an old PC or something, but its shape is too weird for that. There's a recorder. It's about the same size as the toolbox we used at the club. There are speakers on the left and right sides of its body, several buttons lined on top of it. Oh, I guess since this is the future, he has no idea what a cassette player is. Is this some kind of cassette player? It is. Cassette players are audio playback device which used cassette tapes that were popular until the 90s. I think Dad's old one is still in our storage. Boldly sitting in front of the cassette player is a mic stand. It'd make sense to think it was placed there to capture whatever audio came out of the cassette player. This is creeping me out. I didn't feel like this at all with the generator-like machine over the digital door. Did you know that in Japan there was men who got married to AI? Wait, do you mean the guy who got married to Hatsune Miku, or are we talking about a different guy? Because the guy who got married to Hatsune Miku is actually chill. We vibe with him. He seems very chill. This cassette player, mic, and folding chair are also just one thing. Someone has been here. Someone placed this cassette player and mic there, then put down a chair to sit on. Miko is married? Her idol career is over. Lol. Ooh. Sure, both the door and machine are undoubtedly man-made and were put there by a real person, but this unsettling presence I feel from the cassette player and mic is much more overwhelming. I feel like throwing up. I want to get out of here as soon as possible. If I get any more stressed out, I could risk getting an attack. But I also can't afford to leave without checking the player. Why? Because I noticed there's a tape in its tape deck. I read online that people used to record things on cassette tapes and listen to them. Long before I was born, anyway. And it's and as if I'd been pulled in by the unseen, I'd already pressed the play button. The cassette tape begins to turn. No sound. Why does it work? Well, I confirmed there's a power cord coming from it plugged into an outlet. There really is power here. And then all of a sudden the silence in the room is broken by the Kagome Kagome melody. Oh fuck, right off! That's so unsettling. Something about it is off, distorted. I listen closely.
警告音は緊急地震速報のものが使われてたらしいんだけど。
Yeah, this... Okay, you are talking about the guy who was married to Hatsune Miku. He seems chill.
届いた内容がちょっと怖くて。
Oh. Thank you for the big stretch. Oh, I needed that. What a great sound to do exercises to. Oh, that was a good stretch. Thank you.
カゴメカゴメの歌詞だったの。
And here we have the melody to boot. Very, very spooky. I think back on my conversation with Junna from a few hours ago. I know her. There has to be a coincidence, right? I doubt Junna knows anything about this room. And I find it hard to believe that she let me here. But this is all too much just to be incidental. The more I think about it, the more inexplicable and unsettling it becomes. I could think about this for hours on end, but I doubt I'd reach an answer.
Airi-chan, iru?
I look over to the generator-like machine again. Now that I've seen it, I can't just ignore it. I want to curse my own recklessness. Why in the world did I come here? Oh, this is all because I couldn't let sleeping dogs lie. The moment I ran into Airi, I was doomed to come here.
さっき言ってたピーガガガって音の発信源はこの装置なの？
アイリはピーガガガなんて言ってないですよ。
Yeah.
ピピープーです。
But today, is AI bigger? I don't know.
そんなニュアンスの違いはどうでもいいんだけど、その装置がこれなの。
これってどれですか？アイリは見えてないです。
機械だよ。でっかいやつ。
変なものならきっとそうです。
Looks weird. You gotta give me more to go on that. That's way too vague.
だったらゲジ姉に聞く。
はい、そうしてください。
Eddie glances around aimlessly and turns the other way. I guess she can't tell where I'm standing. Without warning, I tap her so as to avoid any further pointless banter.
アクセスを確認しました。ゲジネモードに移行します。
旧南種町郷土館の1階に封鎖された部屋があった。君に教えてもらったパスワードで開く部屋だ。そこにある機械は一体何なの？
エギシステムです。
Okay, so she actually does know what it is. So the centipede once again reveals the truth to me without any hesitation. He's been promoted. Iggy. Egg.
特定の周波数の音をレーダーから宇宙に向けて照射する装置です。
But why?
レーダーに1メートルまで近づけば誰でも聞くことができます。あまり目立ちませんが。
Raider? Is she talking about that one metal tower nearby?
あのレーダーって JAXA のだよね。宇宙が丘観測所のものと同じ。
違います。
What? What do you mean?
違うの？ じゃあどこ？
管轄としては不明です。
They don't even know who made it?
不明って、何それ？
エギシステムは10年以上管理者不在のまま作動しています。マスターの死亡とともに管轄は宙に浮きました。
Then who the fuck has been maintaining it? We know it's aliens. Of course it's aliens. Master Kimijima Ko, I'm
じゃ
assuming.
あ君島公が作ったのは事実なの？
Like, what? Huh? Like, that explains everything if it's aliens. Okay.
はい。
So he did build it. That
作っ
makes
た
sense.
人が死んだのに動き続けてるなんておかしいでしょ。電気代は？
電気代？
誰かが電気代を払ってなきゃ電気は止められるじゃないか。
はい。
誰がそのお金を？
ゲジネーは把握していません。
イルオの会社とか？
幸せ 4U はエギシステム構築には関わっていません。
Okay. Well then, so does this mean Kimijima Ko is truly the sole
誰
creator?
が払ってるか調べることは？
ゲジネーは検索エンジンではありません。
Yeah.
特定ワードに関する情報収集ボットです。
Yeah.
検索はヤシオさん自身でどうぞ。
ああ、そう。
I guess I'll leave for now. If I stay any longer, I really am gonna throw up. As soon as I get outside, I take a deep breath. My shirt is soaked in sweat. The evening breeze feels cold because of how moist I am. I sit in place and start talking to Sister Centipede again.
太陽に向かってピーガー音を発信したら何が起こる？
ピーガーではなくピピーブーだとアイリは認識しています。
This is important, apparently. A very important fucking distinction.
どっちでもいい。
Why does she have to be so particular about the
マ
details?
スターは太陽に対して有益
はい
さ、有害さの両面から非常に注目していました。
I know that it's important, but like, I'm just considering, like, why isn't Kai picking up on the fact that they may be talking about two completely fucking different things? Like, this is annoying me. It's annoying me that he doesn't stop to think. Like, how would an AI remember something wrong?
もちろん太陽嵐は地球全体に影響を及ぼす災いと言えますが、それと同時に極大活動期に入った太陽は魅力的で宝の山だと発言しています。
Yeah. Kai is smart
な
but
んで
lazy,
いきなりス
exactly.
ポークスマンみたいに語り出したわけ？
アイリがマスターと過ごした時間はそれほど長くありません。故に保存してあるマスターの言葉もまた多くはないのです。 それらの言葉をアイリおよびゲジネーは自立行動の指針としています。
So there's a program running to make them sound like they trust their father. Autonomous, but it seems to have some kind of purpose. Is the end goal to Kimijima reports in this Egi system?
君島公はこの島で何をやろうとしたわけ？
機密事項です。
君島公はどうして死んだの？
マスターは殺されました。
She just says it.
Huh?
Her response is so straight to the point that I nearly miss it. He was murdered? She really just said that.
誰に？
該当データは削除されています。
Deleted? You gotta be kidding me. That spooked me. She's not an AI, she's AI plus. Yeah, like, no, this is advanced. Like, even for today, this is still a little bit unsettling. ID is part of Ido, so the only ones who can delete ID's backup data is the company in charge. Happiness for you. Are they behind this? Was it some kind of internal strife, like what you see on the news? No, that can't be all of it. That's not the full picture. The things written in the Kimijima report are starting to feel more and more real. Can I actually? I can. I wanted to examine this. Access property. Wow, look, it's an Iwi. I actually can't examine her. That's interesting. The report that once looked like the conspiracy ravings of a con artist. If all of this is true, If Kimijima-ko was murdered because of that report, then we are straight fucked, my bro. Okay, let's see. They hiding. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hug is in trouble? Some robot doctor could, yeah, and then we got... Son, where are you? I'm gonna lock the house so you can't get in! All men experience a need in their youthful days to spend alone time staring quietly up at the stars. Oh, really? Oh, really? Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you always say hello, even if you're strong. If you can't properly greet someone, you're no true winner. I promise for Mr. Pleiades. Mr. Pleiades motivational quotes. Since we now have 4 members, maintenance will take 1/4 of the time. Except, what did I do? I joined the club. Be sure to give the Aki-chan a helping hand. How about that? I just started watching Robo 1. Can we hurry and get a fin book from Mr. Pleiades? Wait! Did she really say... Oh, maybe if we reveal to her that he's Mr. Pleiades, we can get in. Since we now have 4 members, attaching the sermon motor might be easier. Since we now have 4 members, Misakane might get mad at all the scooters we park in front of the Ide General Store we visit after club activities. Pleiades is a bottom, but I can't pick the right partner for him. Mayakawa-kyun from the last tournament is too much of an ugly bastard. I hate that I know all of this terminology too, like, for better or for worse, I have been exposed to it. The secret for Joshi tactic. Shut up! Sus. It's very sus. Plus, I think I make that younger male student mad. Maybe I shouldn't have joined. Club press looked very happy, but maybe I should just say I'm gonna quit. But if I do, then the club president might get sad. Daitoku Junjun, welcome! It'll be fun. You don't have to worry about anything. We're happy that you joined. So now, maybe we can do a 4-machine combination, but 4 is kind of unsatisfactory. Plus, there isn't a famous 4-unit combination robot. If you can get 1 more, it will reach the aspired 5-unit combination. Let's combine! Okay, thanks for today, but Hidaka-kun question mark looked like he was mad. He's always like that. Don't worry about it. Welcome. Be sure to give Aki-chan a helping hand. Nice. Then what in the world is going on? What's going on in Tanegashima? What's going on? That's Luna's Dark Past lore coming soon. I'm getting a fucking headache. I'm hurting. What's going on this Red Island? Oh, hello. Who are we playing? Kojiro Frau. I just like saying it like that. Ding dong, bing bong. This is a good place to save, I think. Let me just do that. Bam. A book so pure and thin, it was just 1 page. And it just said, Pleiades gay on it. Let me just... Bam. Alrighty, let me find somewhere to send y'all off, because, like, oh. This game is very big-brained. Like, this game is extremely big-brained. I don't even know how else to describe it. Like, I always get like, wow, this is so... Pleiades is not only gay, he's no way! Nora! Don't tell me it ain't so! Okay, I need to figure out what the fuck is going on. What the... Can I do this? No, I can't. That's stressful. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna have to fix that afterwards. Anyway! We're gonna raid Vika because, oh my god, okay. Argon, can I get you to do the free raid? Let's go. Please and thank you. No, please. No life. Anyway, thank you guys so much for today. I will see you again on Sunday, if all goes as planned, where we will be playing Baldur's Gate 3, as always. And I hope you will enjoy that. I am very, very happy to see you all today. And yeah, good night and goodbye. Thank you so much for coming by the archives tonight. It was wonderful seeing you all. Bye!